how blue they are.
Mine are like a deep blue today. Look at them.
Seductive.
Yeah.
They stare into your soul.
Yours look like Sherwin-Williams paint.
Ooh, I'll take that.
That's how
pretty.
crisp they are.
Hey, did you see that?
Yours look like the freaking Aegean Sea.
The what?
The Aegean Sea. Like a bluish green.
That's the nerdiest
pretty.
thing I think you've said.
What?
Oh, I thought you meant like the supplement store, GNC.
Switch it over to TV. No, your
I
eyes
don't even know
look
the
like
reference.
the color of the supplement store.
I thought that's what you said, GNC.
Aegean Sea.
Is that a mythical sea or a real sea?
Oh, like water,
It's
sea,
a real
water.
sea.
Damn, I'm pretty.
The Aegean Sea is a real body.
I like how you get all
water.
dolled up for this fucking podcast. Like, who you trying to impress? 3 other guys?
Well, fuck yeah, I have the 3 most important.
That's true.
Aw, that's so
Josh, is your
sweet.
hotspot on?
I don't believe it for a second, but yes, it is. Can you tell?
Damn.
No. It was better
Has
than last time you
internet
used it.
went
It was
from
super good
terrible
until
to
Daniel's ugly
slightly
ass
less
came in.
terrible?
I knew it was coming. I literally knew you were about to say something about me.
Oh, fuck, you
I
ain't been
could
here in
just
2
see it.
weeks.
I
Like, what
just
were you
see
doing?
Your ugly ass face.
We have missed you.
What did I do?
You're the
last
plus one,
last
but
week I was-
surprisingly, we missed
It was
you.
your car issues last week.
Last week, my fucking car's broken down. It's still in the parking lot. I can't do shit about it.
Where, at work? Damn.
I got,
Daniel's
the
next
parts.
level broke.
I got the parts, motherfucker. I just ain't got the goddamn mechanic. He's always busy.
I can't believe how bad. Like I would think that Josh, being as nerdy as he is, his internet would be like spot on, better than all of ours. But no, the nerdiest dude in here's internet's the worst.
So for what it's worth, I do have Starlink ordered. It will be here in 2 to 4 weeks.
You've had that ordered for like
my
7
internet
years or
is
some
good.
shit.
No, I got the better than nothing package.
I don't
So
know.
I'm still on the wait list.
So
for
it's better than the
residential.
Tesla or something.
Yeah, well, it's better than what I have now, obviously.
I think anything would be better than you have. Dial up would be better than
I
what you
agree.
I
have.
gotta look at what the better or nothing.
I could put a
better than
hamster
nothing.
on a wheel, and it would probably be more effective.
Yeah. Give that hamster some cocaine.
Did you see the skit that I
Cocaine
sent you
hamster.
to? All I could think of was you two talking about damn Hogwarts with Caleb Francis on YouTube. Did you see that, Jordan?
No, I didn't watch him.
It's him going. He's doing spells to him, and it's himself acting like another person, but they're doing different spells with the Harry Potter wand. And he's like,
Yeah.
Oh god!
"Fuck, you have to see it, dude. Oh my god!" But it's like something
Look,
you do. But
I
it's-
admit I'm a nerd. I'm not that level of nerd. I'm not.
But no, he's making fun of it. Zippidus.
He's never
no,
played
he's
it.
a jerk.
He's like Zippidus nodicus, and he
Yeah,
like
he
does
just don't
this,
know.
and then he goes, "Dude, put it back." He goes, "Nope, it's all mine now."
You're gonna get 50 to 150
No.
megabytes per second with the better or nothing. Better than nothing plan.
Yeah, that'll be way better than what I'm currently getting.
It's going to be
You
at the
wanna see
low
my
end. You're going to
speeds
get
right now?
42.
We'll run a speed test.
I'm gonna assume you're probably getting 5 to 15.
Right now,
Yeah.
He fucking bogged down. Look at him. He's stuck.
We
he's
all
like
know
he's like
it's,
Daniel's car in that parking
Oh
lot.
yeah, it's totally. It's trying. It's the upload speed, anyways, that matters. Oh snap! I got 30, 35 down.
What do you got?
36 down.
But what's your upload?
38 down. Wait for it.
Yeah, but
It's still
your-
calculating.
Your picture is behind with your voice.
Oh, just because it's trying for the test. Are you ready? Here we go.
Oh my
Upload
gosh.
0.2 megabytes per second.
0.2 megabytes.
Point
Then like,
2
what if you
megabytes
just
per
like, what if
second.
you put all of your Wi-Fi off, like to your game and stuff?
It's not gonna matter. That's only gonna matter with
yeah.
bandwidth problems.
Dude, do you understand when we podcast, I make my kids get off of the internet?
No internet,
Watch
that's a
TV,
podcast.
kick,
I
like,
I
it
feel like I'm
shuts
watching
down
a
for 2 hours here.
Bruce Lee movie or something.
It's bad.
He completely cut out that time.
Fuck. We need to start a GoFundMe. Get you some good internet.
I don't think that's the
Dude,
case.
it'll
It needs
be
that
here in
Starlink.
4 weeks. Be patient.
But
be
haven't you?
patient.
Didn't you pre-order that like when it came out?
So I'm still signed up for the residential service, but residential isn't in our area yet. But what I can do is the better than nothing, which is basically residential. It's just not prioritized.
Oh man, this is the worst it's ever
Does that
been.
make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, you look like Hacksaw
I'm
Jim
going
Duggan right
back
there.
to internet,
Oh,
man.
damn it, he unfroze.
I'm going back to my internet.
All you
Either
need to
way.
do is plug in your fucking cable, and your internet will be twice as good.
Yeah. Just get the attachment. And he's gone. Hey, anyway, Daniel, did you get to see any of the shorts that we uploaded about last week's episode?
I seen the one with I think it was Maddie. I think it was Maddie that came in here with makeup on. That shit was killing me.
Fucking just crazy.
Your picture is
Hey,
way
Daniel,
better right
what
now.
you don't realize is even if I connected it, it's still a DSL line out in the middle of nowhere. That's the problem.
Yeah, but the Wi-Fi connection is then making it worse.
Oh, I know that, but even with a solid connection, I still don't get good upload speeds. So I'm
You
actually
still wouldn't have good speed.
I can get 5
You
Mbps.
wouldn't have good speed still. You
Like
would
right
have
now, this
better
is
than
the
nothing
It's
speed.
not going to improve.
It's perfect right now.
Good.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
just
don't mess with
reconnected
it.
back to my internet right now on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, don't mess
It's
with
not
it.
hotspotting anymore.
Well, let's hurry up so that before Josh
Well,
lags
let's
out.
get to it then, shall we?
What'd you do this weekend, Jordan?
What did I
Damn.
do?
You went
Stayed
to a
home.
grill. You went to a
You were
grill.
late to the podcast.
Yeah. No,
What's that?
I didn't, because Christine went to the drill thing on Saturday because Maddie was up throwing up at like 2 a.m. Saturday morning. So I stayed home with Nad, and then today, Liv woke up at like 2 a.m. throwing up. So I don't know if there's like a stomach bug or something going around. And then we just got
Yeah.
back from Grandview, Missouri,
You're next.
getting that car for Ethan.
What'd you get?
So it's like a 2004 Monte Carlo.
Ooh, a Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I only spent $1,200 on it. So he won at
What's mileage?
2,000, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to put new tires on this thing. I'm gonna have to
There
put a
you go.
battery in this
Lock 'em
thing.
down.
Because the battery's. He said the battery's dead. But once it's running, it stays running, obviously. But yeah. But cosmetically, it looks it looks okay. Interior doesn't have any rips or tears, or there's no rust spots or anything like that.
That's what it is.
So
Hey,
yeah, I
better
spent
than what I
$1,200.
Better than I got when my parents bought me, that's for sure.
Yeah, my parents didn't buy me no car.
Yeah,
My
me
mom,
either. That's
shoot,
what I'm
Jordan
saying.
got his first car for like
I-
$8.
Mom and Dad did buy-
$44. Shut up.
My
Mom and
bad.
Dad did buy my first car, so I do have to.
I know they
Jordan's
did.
first car was also Austin's first car, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think
Cougar?
so. It might have been the first car. It was an '88 Mercury Cougar. I bought it from $44 because that's how much Austin had to. Because I think he was going to buy it back, and he owed $44 on it. And Austin said, "Well," and then Austin had a car. So then I think all he had to pay was $44 on it. So I went ahead and paid it, and then I got the title for it. So that's how I got the car for $44.
$44.
Hey,
I think it was a
Cheapest
Champ,
you've
dude.
ever
That thing had a V8 in it, dude. I mean, the window didn't work. You had to. It was that one where you had to slide up and slide down.
And he had
But-
that cheap radio in it that Austin put in with those tongs.
Oh yeah, it was Walmart. It was like the Walmart special. Like it was a Panasonic one, that like $20 whatever
Oh, yeah,
version
yeah,
it
The
was.
base come off of it.
$20. I think he
Yeah, 'cause
installed that on every one of y'all's cars.
Yeah, because you couldn't. Because I didn't want to buy like an aftermarket. I don't know, CD player thing that you like a module that you slide into it. So it was just like sitting in there. And then like you had to eject it just right, or else the whole thing fell off. But it was sitting back there far enough to where a good bump would have knocked it out. But for
Yeah,
the
'cause
most
you
part,
didn't
it
have
was
to
decent.
bracket. That's right.
We had some.
so you paid $20
Special
for the
parts.
CD player, but you didn't want to pay $20 more for the bracket.
Yeah, I don't know. It was probably a little more steeper than that back then.
No.
Back
gonna
then, I was working
he's
at
not
Dairy
gonna-
Queen making $6.75 an hour.
look, man, he's got $44 in the car. He's not going to put another $40 into this.
Right.
Well, the stereo is
And
the most
gas.
Too
important
much of
part.
an investment.
Yeah, I think it's a V8 gas hog. You know, I was making $675 at DQ. No,
Yeah, if
you're
I wanted
DQ
Jordan to
days,
come pick
man.
me up, he'd be like, "You got $5 for gas."
fuck yeah. There's a gas hog, man. I remember $5 would get you. It would get you somewhere. Nowadays, it's just a fucking wet
It gets you to
drink.
the other side of town.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
in,
now
that,
you-
in that car.
That reminds me. The other day, it's about a month, 2 months ago. I didn't have gas in my car, and I just kept fucking around and not going to get gas.
Oh,
And I didn't
Tell me
bring
right
money
now.
with me, right? But I had my card, and I was supposed to be getting paid at 6 o'clock. So I was like, I had to go work some overtime. So I left, went to work overtime. I had no money, and my car was on empty.
Oh
I'm like,
my
there's
God.
no way I'm gonna make it home. I was like, as long as I'm here past 6, my money will hit, and I'll just put gas in it because I could have got money from Reagan, but I didn't take any because I thought my card would load my money.
he didn't want to get in that line
didn't
again and
load.
get denied.
So I go to the store and I'm like, I had no money on me, so I'm like waiting, just hoping this is gonna hit. Man, it's like 6:05. I'm like, it should have already hit. I'm walking around in there looking for something to fuck around, mess with some time. I grab a snack. I put the snack back because I ain't got no money. I grab the drink. I put the drink back because I ain't got no money. Finally, I go up to the counter and I'm like, all right, it's had to have hit by now, right? So I'm like, I need $20 in gas. Denied. I'm like, motherfucker, it didn't hit yet. I was like, well,
Did
there
you
was
leave?
No, I was like, I know for a fact before I left home there was $4 on my car. I was like, just put $4 in. He's like, okay. I tried to put $4 in, denied again. I'm like, the fuck? He was like, I got you, bro. And he put $5 in my tank. The cashier did. So I got paid, and then we went to Texas. We went to Dallas that Friday, and that was on Thursday. So that Friday we went to Texas. We got back on Sunday, and I went back up there, and I gave that dude a $20 bill. It's like, thanks for that
Yeah,
$5.
man, that's awesome.
He was like,
And
what?
they say chivalry's dead. Come on
Oh.
now.
I was like,
dude's
damn, man.
actually
My
the real
check
one.
was literally, it's hit for like 6 months straight. It's hit 6 o'clock every Thursday. But for some reason, this Thursday, 6:10, I've been fucking wasting time picking up snacks and putting them back for 5 minutes. And didn't want to hit.
So,
It sucked.
So what's more embarrassing, getting denied for gas or denied for groceries?
Oh, gas, 100% if it's $4.
$4 for gas? Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just living far in the
$5 on-
parking
I
lot.
would have pulled out a 5 and handed it to you if I would have witnessed that. I feel
Dude,
you.
I would have got so pissed. Like, if I was behind you and I didn't know who you were, I'd be like, hurry
was
the
the only
fuck
one
up,
in that.
dude. Like, goddamn, hurry up. I'd have been like, just fucking put $5 on my card and just get his ass out of here. I'd have been so pissed off
You're
just
the
waiting.
fucking person that needs their ass beaten line. I
You
fucking hate
are,
people
dude.
like
That's
you.
such a jerk move.
What
No,
gas station was it?
It's nice because you pay for the gas, but yet you get him
Oh,
the
is
fuck
it
out of there.
nice? You get to be a you get to be a
Yeah, if I'm paying $5 for his gas because he can't afford $4 in gas, you damn right. I wouldn't. You wouldn't even have to pay me back.
It was the
Just like all those
yesterday,
damn
Getting to
lunches.
insult you is all he wants.
fucking
Fuck.
bastard. I literally I had the money. I just didn't bring it with me and screwed myself over. So like,
Well, you
the
didn't
dude
have the
gave me
money. Reagan had the money.
Yeah, Reagan
Yeah.
had it, not you.
I just screwed because I
You
didn't
was
take
broke.
the other card. I just took my bank card, expecting my money to hit at 6 o'clock.
So
Nope,
what
sure
had
the fuck
happened
didn't.
was
It seems like every time you need it, it never hits. But
I
when
know.
you're not in a pinch, you're like, oh, okay. Then, it's always
Yeah.
there. Yep.
Mm.
I
See,
just
what
thought
had
about
happened
this.
was
I
got the
had all
checking
of my
account,
credit cards in my
savings
wallet.
account.
Why didn't I just put some gas on my credit card? I don't know.
That interest rate.
Well, that interest rate's worth not sitting there getting denied for $4 in gas.
Can't tell. Can't tell you didn't do
I
it.
completely forgot about it. I was pissed off because my bank wasn't working.
Well, your bank was
see,
working. Your card just wasn't.
You was
No,
broke.
they weren't working because they didn't.
you
put
got
my
that
money
checking
on
and
my
that
card.
savings. That's the difference.
The way my bank account's set up, I got a
Mhm.
checking and a savings. Well, it was a Thursday, so it should have switched over, but it didn't switch
Right.
over. I don't know. So that's the bank
Yep.
account's fault. That's
Right.
not my
Yep.
bank card's fault.
Speaking of bank
What
accounts,
had happened?
I would have watched the stand up live, but did either of you three guys get to watch Chris Rock live on Netflix last
I
night?
did.
Fuck no.
Oh
watch it.
my god! Did you watch
He
the entire
funny?
thing?
Yeah, yeah. watched the
I
whole
would
thing.
say okay,
it was
it's
a
not
solid
his
set, and then it turned
10
quick. It was
minutes.
wild.
10 minutes of him
The
just
last
going
10
off
minutes, he
of
straight up
Will
just
Smith.
like what you thought might happen with this special
Happened.
did happen, and he straight up called out Will, called out Jada, and
He messed up a joke and
flat
admitted
out.
it in the middle of his
Yeah,
set.
well, because he was
That was
because
awesome.
he was leading into
Right,
the
another
Oscar
joke.
slap, and he's cracking a joke about getting a concussion, and he missed the joke because he said emancipation instead of concussion.
And
And so
then at the end of
but
the joke,
that was the cool thing. He circled back and made the joke and got everybody to laugh anyways. He's that
yeah,
good.
I really
But,
didn't see where he
no,
was
it
going with
was-
the emancipation one. I thought that he just mixed up his movies until the very end of the joke is when he dropped it. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
Well,
I gotta
that
watch it. Don't say
yeah,
no
that
much.
was-
Don't say too much about it because I gotta watch it.
Well,
I need to watch the
suffice-
Travis
suffice
Kelce
it to
SNL.
say, it was just a solid set from Chris Rock. Just it's his style of comedy. I mean, whether you like his comedy or not, I don't know, but like it was a solid set from Chris Rock. But the last 10 minutes was 100% what you expected it to be for the title being selective
And
outrage.
he waited that long for that.
And it was a week shy of being like next week is the Oscars.
What was the title?
The
Selective
title is
outrage.
yeah, that's the name of the special.
Yeah.
Selective
Oh,
outrage.
shit.
And
Yeah,
he says that within
it's
10 minutes,
solid,
like
dude.
5 minutes of the actual
Like
special.
I said, it was a solid set, but the last 10 minutes were pretty wild to watch.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was his best special that he's put out in 5 years because he's had two others, I do believe, and this was better of all of those.
I can't help but just see it as an eye for an eye.
But
I
you
don't
were
know.
waiting for him to say something the entire hour, right? And then like he made
Yeah.
little snide remarks just to piss Jordan off, right? Just like
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
yeah.
one of those types of people,
For
like
sure.
right?
Well, way
And
to keep
everybody
somebody
knew-
in.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you keep him like in tune for that whole goddamn thing just to see if he's going to say something. And then,
Well,
you
no,
know,
like
then
he
says
made
it.
like little passes at him that you know what
Oh,
he
the
was
whole
talking about,
time
but he
he's
didn't
thinking,
ever.
yeah, like he cracks twice and it was hilarious. He said, I don't need another rapper pissed off at me.
Yeah,
He's like,
he goes, I don't need that
I'll deal
heat.
with it. Yeah, it's like I don't need that heat. I don't and so like he cracks jokes, but he's always skirting around the edge until the last 10 minutes. And then it's just like I've danced around this for 50 minutes, so boom, and he throws haymakers. And it's like,
Yeah, he
ooh.
Mayweathered the shit out of that last 10 minutes.
Well, but see, that's the thing. I'm like, he waited a year and then throws these blows, and it just feels like, I don't know. If Will responds, I just think it's gonna turn into more mess. You know
I
what
just
I mean?
think I don't think he can respond. There's really nothing else
I
he
don't
can
think
do.
he can either. I think if Will just takes the licks and
The only
and-
person to respond will be Jada. I guarantee it.
Oh, he wouldn't
She's
surprise me
gonna keep
one
her
bit.
mouth shut.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit if Jada.
But that's the only person I think out of the Smith
well, but he
family that
did
would
go
respond.
after Jada though too.
Oh,
in-
I think
in-
I think he did her worse than he did Will.
I agree.
Way worse
He called out Will for his flaws, but he called out Jada for who she really is.
for everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he
Okay,
made
so-
it.
And he also
funny,
made the
though.
point that like his joke was in response to her crap, like the crap that she threw first. He literally wrote that joke as a response to her claim the year before that everybody needed to quit because her husband didn't get nominated for emancipation or concussion.
concussion, and that's
For
where he
concussion.
messed up.
Yeah. And that's where he messed up the joke right there.
Okay, so
What he said
in the last
emancipation
10
is
minutes,
concussion as well.
did he just like rant or did he
That's-
tell jokes?
So
He
here's
did
what
it in a
I'd say.
joking
Here's what I'd
way.
say. He let it circle the drain, and then he finally got to the point, and then he eased into it by basically saying everybody called you a B word,
Yeah, like 6 times.
and then just repeated it like several times. And so like by the end of it, you're like, okay, we get it, Chris. You're calling him that. And then he just rolled into it, and it was a shot at Will, and then a
I
couple of
loved
shots at
Will.
Jada. And
I
then he
had
talked
Will's
about,
back.
like, we're like, I'm normal. I would yeah, I don't want to give everything away, but he calls him out for the nonsense, calls him out for doing the interview and posting that online. He's like, that's weird. Like that's
Well, that was the last part. He goes, "Who the hell would interview somebody? Be like, hey, I cheated on, or I just got done sucking somebody's blood. How do you feel about that?"
like he
Oh
just
my
he
god.
takes some, like I would say the last 10 minutes he takes the gloves off and he goes at him like only
He
Chris
meant
Rock
every
can.
word, but he did it very in a funny way that I was laughing because I knew everything that he was talking about. That's what's, I guess, probably bad on the Smith's part because you knew everything that he was bringing up. It's like, oh man, oh Lord, what kid has makeup on this
The
time?
overall theme, though, the overall theme of selective outrage and how we've got to be honest about the fact that we pick and choose what we get angry about. I
Yeah.
was like, all right, you're onto something there, Chris.
Oh, he picked that out real good. And he applied so many things that were going on in today's day
yeah.
and age, like everything you could think of.
Called himself out too. I love that. Like I thought it was hilarious that he was like, I
Yeah.
spoil the crap out of my kids.
Oh, I like. Did you see that part where he's like, "I paid for more abortions than any woman in here."
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
Anyway, so Joshua, what'd you
Anywho.
do this weekend besides watch Chris Rock?
Well, so I did get a chance to watch that, but man, I'll tell you what, last weekend was the more eventful weekend. If y'all remember, last time we recorded, I still had the stent in.
Oh no.
So after we recorded that night, I went and took it out.
I thought it was the next day.
It was so the doc said I could do it either that night or the next day. Well, with having church, I was like, well, if I take it out tonight, then hopefully get a good night's sleep and then be able to go to church in the morning.
So did you light candles for yourself and all that? Put a
Bro, I tried to make it as romantic as possible. Let me tell
I'm
you,
so lost. I wasn't here and
took
I'm
my
so
Percocet.
lost.
I took my Percocet and I dimmed the lights and I turned
Hey,
the shower
Josh.
on hot.
Hey Josh, before you finish this story, just kind of give Daniel the DL about what actually happened up until the point you know what.
Okay, so to catch you up,
He had a tube in his wiener.
I have been battling kidney stones since the end of November.
Yeah,
A kidney
knew that.
stone, right? I had surgery 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
They put in a stent between my bladder and my kidney, and then did what's called lithotropsy, which is they blast it with sound waves and break it up into pieces. So I was passing kidney stones all week last week. And then at the tail end of it, as we're recording it, basically I was done passing all the kidney stones, but I still had the stent in and it was super uncomfortable. So I took a Percocet, I cranked the heat up in the shower and was in a hot shower for like 15 minutes. And then I finally took the tape, grabbed the string, and just slowly started pulling. Yeah. And that's what I had to do.
So
Let me
no
tell you,
lawnmower.
No, oh God, no lawnmower. Because
How
this
long?
thing,
How long was it?
dude,
The tube.
the stent or the string attached?
Whatever's inside of you.
Both were inside of me.
You don't have just like a string dangling out like a little tampon?
No, that's exactly what I had. Was a string dangling
But
out,
it's
a
longer
little
than the actual
tampon,
tube.
and a piece of tape, like 2 inches of string and a piece of tape.
Oh my
When I
God.
was done, I had pulled out about 12 to 16 inches of string,
Oh my
another
god.
16 inches of.
Nope, I don't want to
You
see
wrote
it.
this
Are
down?
you sure? Are you sure you don't want to see this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Look at it.
Nope.
Jordan, look.
Ouch.
No.
So you see the two twirls at the end?
Yeah.
One of those is curled up in my bladder, and the other one is curled up in my kidney. And I swear to God, I could feel them both. I have a distinct awareness now of where my kidney is, where my bladder is, and the tube that connects them. And I can still feel where they are inside my body, even after having removed that tube.
Did you
Nope.
see the comment that somebody posted on that short?
No, what they
There's
say.
a guy on there that said, I've had this done twice.
Oh my God. I
Poor
don't know how
guy.
you survived it.
Oh
This
my
has
Lord.
been, I've had my gallbladder out, I've had my appendix out, and I've had a nodule taken off of my vocal box. Those are 3 surgeries I've had. This and this one, and this is by far the worst one. This was awful.
Is that the worst pain you've been in?
Yeah, I don't know.
That gallbladder fucked you up though, for
gallbladder
a
was
while.
distended, and that was pretty rough. But like once it was over, it was over. The kidney stones, man, like they just wouldn't stop. That sucked. Ugh.
Damn. I'm scared of kidney stones. I don't want any.
So
Kidney
the bad
scones.
news,
Whatever.
He
it
said
is.
kidney
they're
scones.
really
Canada.
coming.
Stones sound
Really
real
coming.
good.
It's a
No,
scone
they
from
don't.
Canada.
Hell yeah, Canada.
Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, but removed it, and after the swelling went down, everything was good. And so like this week, I have been great. No
On your man.
pain. Drinking lots of water because I ain't walking through this mess again. But oh yeah, I'm riding the high of being pain free for the first time in like 4 months with these kidney stones. So
Is that the leading way to stop kidney stones? Is drinking lots of water?
Yeah.
So
let's
with
see.
the kidney stones that I had, yes. So mine were uric acid. So it means I have a really high protein, really high salt intake, but not enough water. And anyone that's spent more than 5 minutes with me knows that's true. I don't drink enough water ever.
Mine, I got my kidney stones from drinking 2 gallons of milk a week,
Calcium stones.
and then
That's what
I
was
also got
worried
some
it
from
was gonna
high
be.
protein shakes. I was drinking protein shakes, and I had 3 during that time, and I passed them all. But I passed my first one in a YMCA.
So was your first one calcium and then your second one uric?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it wasn't uric; it was just high protein. That was back when I
Oh.
was drinking all my protein shakes and not drinking
Well,
enough water.
That's what uric is, though. Uric
But my
is
uric
high
acid
protein
levels weren't
salt,
high.
but-
They're high now, and that's why I
well,
have
but it's
gout.
the lack of water that dehydrates. That's why it's
Oh, okay.
that causes it. Because that's my issue. Is I'm not drinking enough water. So
My levels could have been high and caused them, and then they went back down.
yeah.
Because I know that my uric acid levels were high from, they don't actually know why, but that's why I had a flare up of gout. Was my, or no, that's folic acid. Is that folic? I don't remember. I think it was
Gout
uric.
is just one of those old words.
I thought it was old. I thought it was
fake.
fake. I thought it was fake.
Thought it was fake.
I thought,
got gout.
okay, when I
I'm
heard people
pretty sure
say
I don't think
gout,
I've heard of anybody with gout under the age of 70, though. That's for sure.
they actually say that it happens in young kids and middle-aged
Oh, I
men.
don't doubt that it's common. I'm just saying I just don't hear about it. So for me, like I associate it with like
Right, I do
something that
too.
happens to older people, but I know it's more common than that. I don't hear of it outside of elderly people.
And I also read that some people mistake it for arthritis because it's the exact. It happens in all joints. So if like your hands hurt,
Oh.
a lot of people mistake it for arthritis,
Interesting.
and it's just a gout flare up in your hands or your joints, anywhere in your joints. But like where mine was at, the doctor thought it was weird, and he thought it was like an infection in my foot. So he did a test on an infection, and then he said, "We'll test it for gout just in case." And he said, "Yeah, for the placement of it, it's very odd because it was on the bridge of my foot, not on my toes or anything. So it was kind of weird. But just the slide of wind from my fan, just laying in bed, hurt terribly. It was like a toothache on my
Wow.
foot.
Ugh, that sucks.
Yeah.
From your
Oh
fan?
hell!
God,
I'm
we're getting
glad I
fucking
drink-
old, dude.
I'm so
We
glad I
are
drink
old,
water.
man.
I drink
Listen
so
to us
much water.
complain about our aches and pains.
I don't.
God.
That was the worst. That was the second worst pain I've had was gout. First was a toothache. That was it.
How are we going to handle it when we're in our 50s and 60s?
I'll be
We
all right.
can't. Men cannot handle being sick.
There's no way I'm gonna be here in my 50s and 60s. The fuck? That's just not my bloodline. Doesn't last that long.
If I live
That's
past
crazy.
You'll have a
60,
heart attack before then, Daniel? Is that what
I
you're
was
saying?
actually.
I'm
I
sure.
can't believe I'm 35 right now. That's a little weird.
That
Yeah,
is a little
honestly,
weird,
it's
isn't it? We
nuts.
are halfway to 70.
Shut up.
Yeah,
know.
that's
Y'all are.
bad.
I'm not.
I don't
Well,
feel old. Like I don't
process that.
feel.
Hit the
Maybe it's my
halfway mark at
mindset.
70.
I don't know.
You look old.
You
That's
old
fine.
You look older than
man.
anybody.
Huh?
You really do. You're the youngest one in this group, and you look like you're part like hillbilly.
Old.
If I
Yeah.
shaved my beard, I'd probably
You
look
look
20
like-
years younger.
You look like Uncle Si's ridiculous cousin.
I'm a pretty motherfucker, all right? Fuck you.
Mm,
But if
you
I
look
shaved
old,
my
though.
beard, I would look 20 years younger. I
You-
think 15 at least.
Oh yeah.
you'd look 15.
You look like
15,
you want to
yeah.
say assalamu alaikum to me.
Who
I
the
do?
Sweet
hell?
beard.
I don't look Amish
It's not Amish.
or Rasta. What is
Is
that?
that Mennonite?
No,
No,
it's Muslim.
it's Muslim.
Oh, I
Assalamu
don't know.
alaikum.
I was close with the M.
But he like
You remember? I know you remember.
Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yep. Look at dog's booty.
Oh my lord!
Babies.
baby.
What you doing, babies? What you doing, babies? Oh,
look at
jabba,
this
jabba.
leg. Oh, she's
Well, hey,
just
why don't we
lovely.
talk about Primal, fellas?
Ooh. Where's my jerky?
I unfortunately do not have any in the room with me. I do have a packet of beef sticks in the fridge out there, but I don't want to waste them on.
No.
This is my last
How'd
pack.
you get more beef sticks?
I don't have more. I just don't eat them all in one setting, Daniel.
Oh,
Yeah, Daniel.
Shit.
Oh,
I
I
opened all 4 packages of all 4 flavors and ate all 4 packages in one sitting.
I still
and
have
BJ.
a package of each flavor, my guy.
I have a package of sweet and spicy, or no, original, and then I have an open package of I think sweet and spicy.
I'm going to get my sweet and spicy.
I am all out.
Me too.
I need to go restock up on just plain jerky. But anyways, if you head on over to www.feedonprimal.com,
Hey,
go
what,
check
what
out
promo
what all
code do you use
flavors.
at checkout?
Chubby,
How do you spell that?
Chubby.
What do you get at checkout?
Whatever the hell you want it, 15% off.
Wow. And what promo code is that?
Chubby.
Oh, that's on freedomprimal.com, right?
It's a longer word for saying fat.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think it's a little better. Fat to me sounds like blech. Chubby's like, hey, I'm here to have a good time,
Yeah.
but I like to eat.
I'm a
Chubby's
little
are
chubby.
friendly. Fat just
Like-
feels.
Like Jordan is a little chubby.
Yeah, a little
Agree?
more than used to be. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you used to be the like smallest out of everybody in the group.
Fuck, dude, my metabolism used to be so good, and then I got into high school, and it just like stopped.
Either that or you fucking ate. You started eating more.
Oh, I did.
mean,
I was way more
He
active
was
in high
eating and
school,
working out like we were, but
but I was so
he
fucking
is right.
active.
His metabolism definitely shifted in high school.
Yeah, it was like sophomore year. It's just like, oh shit, that's a roll? That's what. Oh man, how do you guys live with this?
Born with
Before, I mean, before I wasn't
I don't
like
know what life
ripped,
about
but
it.
like I had some definition.
Mhm.
You still
And I
doing
was
that-
6'1", kind of cut, you know.
You were
But-
5'1" kind of cut. Let's be honest.
All right, I was
You
5'2".
still, you still doing what's it called? That exercise thing?
CrossFit?
Yeah.
No, I had to taper back a little bit because the work
Ah.
schedule, dude. I don't get out till like 5 or 6 at night. Then I have to come home, cook dinner. Like it's a whole fucking thing. So
Have
I
you ever
got-
offered to be like, hey kids, you guys want some beef jerky for supper?
Oh, we have this thing called Frito, where it's like it's a Frito. Like make whatever the hell you want to, because dad and mom's too tired to cook. So whatever you want, whatever you
We
can
call
make,
that-
that's what you can eat.
We call it
You're free to.
FFYS at our house. Fend for yourself.
Oh yeah. They'll have bowls of cereal
Huh.
for dinner. Hell yeah.
Mhm. Heck yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's-
like
it
2 or
works on
3
like
nights
those-
a week at our house.
Yeah, it works on like those long days where you're just too tired to do anything. Hey, it's a Frito.
Yep.
Like they'll make whatever, make ramen noodles or whatever they can make. That's what they eat.
Huh.
Ramen, oatmeal, cereal, all that stuff.
Yep.
available.
Well, at one time I would say that a bowl of ramen wouldn't be bad, but I think I've overdone it in my life.
Man, I love ramen. I don't give a damn.
It's just, I don't know. There's other things that I would rather make than ramen now.
Okay, so
Making
the
4 minutes though, that's the thing. Can you make another thing that's as good as ramen in 4.5 minutes?
plastic of
Easy
corn.
Mac?
Ooh.
Not as good as ramen.
Mac and cheese is nasty.
No, just
I mean,
Easy
it's not
Mac.
nasty. It's just
It
you
gets
just eat it all the
overdone.
time. Yeah.
But you know what I never get tired of? That's primal jerky. Like I
Primal
could
beef
probably eat
jerky.
it literally. I'm never not in the mood for it, if that makes
I'm
sense.
eating the meat sticks right now. The sweet
Yeah,
and
it's like
spicy.
sex. You're always in the mood for it. Late night, early morning, after dinner, it don't matter. Sex
you're
is
in
like
the mood
primal
for it,
jerky.
If you're in the
Sex in a
mood
bag.
for it, go to feedonprimal.com. And
Yeah, if you're in the mood for sex, go to feedonprimal.com. Use promo code Chubby at checkout for 15% off. That's promo code Chubby, CHUBBY, for 15% at checkout.
And if you want hot sex, try that sweet and spicy.
Yeah, or cracked pepper.
And if you're into missionary, I guess go with original. I'm trying to.
Wow.
Dude, can we do this? Can we do all 6 flavors at a sex position?
Let's not. I'd like to. Keep
Well, you
it
got
down.
hot. Sweet and spicy would be like
Doggy?
BDSM.
public.
God damn.
What did he say?
BDSM?
I wouldn't say that. It wasn't that hot. I mean, I mean, sweet and spicy isn't going to ruin your life. BDSM might.
Oh, fuck.
Where is this
Jalapeno.
episode going?
Hey, you started it with a missionary comment.
Yeah.
Y'all brought that up. I just chugged
We
it.
just said sex in a bag. You straight up said if you want some missionary. We didn't give no
Eyes up.
positions.
Whoa, man.
Well,
I did say
that's
doggy for sweet and spicy.
doggy. Oof.
That gets you going, does it? He said doggy.
Oh my god. Let's talk sports.
It's hard to after that.
I know.
Well, sex could be a sport. I mean,
Could be Olympics.
look at Mahomes' brother. I mean, he's getting good at it.
Yeah, did you hear about that? He beat up some like waiter or some shit in Overland Park.
I didn't see that he beat nobody up, but I heard he was trying to get a kiss from somebody that didn't want one. I
Oh,
didn't
is
see
that
that.
what it
I didn't
was?
see.
I didn't read
Yeah.
the article. It was a
Well,
headline that popped up. And
It's a video of him like what appears to be like hugging on her and like trying to kiss her, and she's trying to back up, and he like forces the kiss. I don't know.
that dude legitimately is trying to get clout because his brother's Patrick.
Oh yeah.
Like he's living through his brother doing
yeah.
dumb shit. Like if I was Patrick, I'd be like, dude, stop. Quit being stupid.
Didn't he do that already?
I don't know. He may have. I don't.
I bet
don't
he
know.
probably has.
I'll call Patrick right now and ask. But
Did you see what
We're-
Joe Rogan said about his wife? Like
about Pat's wife.
Yeah. Well, like
Uh,
Shane Gillis, who's a stand-up comedian, was on one of his episodes, and he was like, "Dude, I root for Patrick Mahomes' wife." He goes, "I love that kind of energy because she's always screaming and shit." And like they showed a video of her, and Joe Rogan pops off with, he goes, "Yeah, what's crazy is people like that end up having that same like level of intensity even after you're divorced." And she pops off with like some crazy shit. I didn't even read it. I was like, I don't even want to read it. But yeah, just that, he was like, yeah, that what the problem is people like that still have that type of mentality even after you guys are together. And like,
well, let's not bash her too hard because I really want Patrick to get on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we love Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
I
clear
could
about that.
take it. I could take the TikToks or leave.
Did you
them.
guys
Yeah.
watch Did you guys watch Travis Kelce on SNL?
I did not.
I didn't either.
I was gonna
I
go.
was trying to watch like
I
the
saw
He
big,
some
had like
highlights.
6 sets.
yeah.
Like,
And then
6 different
Jason was
sets.
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole
Jason had a
family was there.
skit.
The
Yeah.
whole family was there.
Yeah.
Did you see that
They
Josh
said it was
Gordon
one of the
fourth
most
down
watched
touchdown?
episodes.
What'd
What'd
you
you
say?
say, Daniel?
Did you see that Josh Gordon fourth down touchdown at XFL?
Yeah, I did.
Beautiful.
What?
Yeah, he had 2 feet in there.
That was beautiful.
For who?
Josh Gordon.
He
And
plays for
XFL.
what? Was it the Vegas Vipers or some shit? What team does he play
Ooh.
for?
I thought
I
it
just
was-
watched the Battlehawks lose to the
Or
Defenders this
Seattle.
afternoon.
What are they? Seattle something?
Sea
Sea
Dragons.
Dragons?
Sea
Yeah,
Dragons.
the Sea Dragons.
Yeah.
And he was at the Seattle
the Sea
Seahawks
Dragons.
before he went to Tampa Bay, wasn't he?
Who? Josh Gordon?
Josh
No.
I think
Gordon?
the last team he
He was
played
with
for
the
was
Chiefs.
the Seahawks.
No, his last team was Tampa
Browns,
Bay, I
Chiefs.
thought.
No, he played with the Chiefs. We just let him go, I think, this year.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he did.
Browns.
Oh, yeah, he
Chiefs,
went
Seahawks,
from Tampa to the
Gordon.
Chiefs. That's
Who
right.
was it before the Browns?
Before the Browns, his first team that he played
Yeah, who's
for
his first team?
was the Browns.
I know he played
Second
Seattle.
team, I thought it was Seattle Seahawks. because he got in trouble for weed.
I know he played for Seattle.
It's been a,
I don't
it's
know,
been a
like, the
minute.
hot-
That
like-
dude's
yeah.
been around just for getting in trouble or going through a mental state or
Well,
something
shoot,
like
how
that.
many? He missed so many games.
Well,
for
didn't he play
weed
with New
policy.
England too?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, at the end of Tom Brady's season, that his
I'm
last
there, yeah.
season was, or whatever. That was his last
God,
season,
he was so
and then he
good,
went into
too.
checked himself into a mental
He
facility.
never played for the Bucks, by the way.
He didn't. I thought he
played
did.
for Cleveland and Patriots, then Seahawks, then
Maybe
the
it's
Fan
just the
Control Football League, and then the Chiefs.
Maybe it was the Patriots that I was mixing that up because I know he checked into like a mental rehab facility or some shit.
That dude's fucking beast. Like,
Well,
he
if he
has
would
had
stay out
problems.
of like the mental thing, like quit smoking weed for like a season and then get back on it after the season and celebrate that way or something, I don't know. That's his problem.
Or if they
dude
would just stop fucking making weed a problem, that would be a very good idea.
Well, no, like they stopped testing for it a long time ago. They've just stopped testing for it. I do believe.
Not the NFL, the
No,
NBA
not
has,
for-
the UFC has,
I thought
but not the
thought the
The
NFL.
NFL did.
NFL still test for it
Yep.
I thought the NFL
It's
stopped.
stupid.
because
Wow.
it's still considered a performance-enhancing drug in the NFL.
That's bizarre.
So stupid.
Will anybody
Like,
watch any of the
let's fucking
combine?
shoot people up with fucking
I did
morphine
not watch
shots.
the combine. No,
Did you
I
watch
did
any of the
see
highlights?
See that
Oh, the
quarterback? That
stats from
quarterback's
it?
a beast.
Which
that
one?
defensive lineman
Washington?
running speed's better than the receiver.
Anthony Richardson is who I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah, what did he play at?
Florida
Was it Florida?
Gators.
Oh yeah, he had perfect ball. Like the whole crowd was oohing and on the whole time he was throwing the ball.
He ran like a 4.40, and he's
But the
like
fastest
250
was
pounds.
DJ Turner.
Yeah, but is he
the corner.
250 pounds, 6'5", fucking beast mode, running a 4.4?
Oh,
That's
the edge
insane.
rusher.
No, I'm
Jordan
talking about the
Blade.
quarterback.
He can't
can't
hear
hear
us.
it? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. I don't know. Is his headset off?
Did you disconnect? It's on. Pointing it out to you.
Well, why he's working on that. But the edge rush from Georgia, was it
Yeah.
that you're talking about? Is that
That
what
defensive
Daniel's
lineman
talking
that
about?
ran that insanely
talking about the
fast.
He's like an
quarterback.
outside line. Oh, I'm talking about. I thought you said a rusher.
No, I'm talking about a quarterback who's 6'5", 250 pounds, running a 4.40. That's
Is
like
that
Cam Newton
Mac
on
kid or
steroids.
whatever?
That's the
Is that
Anthony
Mac
Richardson.
kid?
Anthony Richardson.
from the Gators.
Oh, okay.
Jordan, Discord.
Put it in the chat, Daniel. But you had
I'm surprised. I know we haven't moved on to this sport yet, but I'm surprised you haven't said anything about John Jones yet.
oh,
Well,
we
we're gonna
are.
talk about
You
that.
can
You
hold off on
want
that,
to talk
big guy.
so badly about that.
Well, I was wanting to talk about it for the past 2 weeks with Daniel, but he's had to miss. But Darnell Washington is the edge rusher that had the like 5th fastest 40. It was
Is that the dude that had the
crazy.
faster times than the receivers? Darnell?
Not all of them. I mean, he was in the top 10
No,
for
Right,
for
but he
time.
beat out some like key
Yeah.
receiver.
Yeah, he had like a
with speeds,
4.
like, it's
It was like a
impressive.
4.39 or something like
It's
that. I
massive.
don't remember.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
he was one of the
insane.
fastest outside. There was 2 of them that actually I think were that fast. I
I
don't know
cannot
what they're working
believe
on.
that like that's the level they're getting to. That is wild.
What's that? How fast
Just-
they are. But
yeah.
when they say outside rusher, though, I wonder if that's an outside linebacker.
Even if it is, dude, that's still insanely.
You're talking
fast.
about. I think that dude's a D
anything-
lineman.
Washington. He's
anybody going faster than 4.5
Washington.
seconds above 200 pounds, that's impressive. Period.
Right. I'm not saying that's not. I was just saying that they've had it already. He wasn't the fastest 40 for a defensive or an outside rusher.
Well, fastest or not, it was impressive.
That dude
I
is
didn't-
a lineman. He's
No,
not an
he's a
outside
lineman.
linebacker. He's
He's
a
a
No,
lineman.
lineman? That's
Well, no,
what's
what I'm
wild.
saying is that they have him listed as an outside edge
He's a-
rusher.
Yeah,
an edge
he's like
rusher.
a Nick Bosa.
Let's
but
go,
bigger.
baby.
Isn't he bigger?
He's way bigger.
Who are we talking about?
Darnell Washington out of
From the
Georgia
draft.
Oh,
at the combine.
dude, you guys watch the draft?
Er,
We
Well,
watched,
Levy's
I
look
watched
good.
Carbine,
What do you think about Anthony
Carbine?
Richardson,
talking about, yeah.
the Combine.
Jordan?
You said draft, so I didn't know if you meant that or
I
something
said
else.
draft. That was my fault.
Well, no, Jordan said it too. He goes, "Did you watch the draft?"
He
Like,
said it
no?
because I said it.
Oh,
No.
did I?
He was just repeating.
Jordan,
me.
what about Anthony Richardson? What do you think about him?
Boy, he top 5 at least.
That's the quarterback, right?
I think with what
No,
they
he's like the outside
Yes.
linebacker, like
No,
the
no,
Will.
no. I'm talking about the quarterback.
Will
6'5".
Anderson?
Anthony Richardson.
Oh, from Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that dude's
Dude.
top 10.
6'5", 254.
Yeah, he's fast. Yeah, he's
And
fast.
his idol is Mike Vick.
Cam Newton is 6'5", 248, and ran a 4.6 40. This dude is 6'4.5", 244, and ran a 4.4 40, and has a 40.5 vert.
That's nuts.
This
Well,
dude
DJ
nuts.
Turner showed himself out during the combine. That dude is so fast as a corner.
Yeah, I think this year deep.
A shit ton of corners.
Yeah, secondary is always usually pretty deep.
What was that? What's that one dude's name? Jaquan something. He's also a corner, I do believe. I don't know where he played at, but he was the second fastest 40 at the combine this year. It went
Turner ran a 4.26 40.
4.26, and then Jaquan something was second, I do believe, for speed.
That is nuts.
It's still
That's
not the
like average
fastest. That's
still
crazy. Because there's another wide receiver in the NFL now that still has the fastest recorded time.
It used to be John Ross from Washington,
Yeah, that's
University of Washington.
Yeah,
I think he ran like a
still.
4.22 or 4.24 some shit.
4.24. That's
And
insane.
then before that, it was Chris Johnson. Remember CJY2K, CJ2K, or whatever it was for the Titans?
And for undocumented, I do believe they still say that it's Deion Sanders for undocumented.
Is
I
he
wasn't
the
there.
one that they still say is under 4.2?
I think
419.
they don't
Undocumented.
actually have a
Oh, I
number,
don't
but
know.
he said that he won't put it out there publicly to people try to say that it didn't happen. He goes, people that were there saw it. He said, that's all I need. So
Especially right now. Like, why the fuck was you working? Like, you made your money. Shit.
Deion Sanders is, I mean, he's
John
It's
Ross
Deion
is still the
Sanders.
fastest 40 time.
Yeah. It's only by like 2/10 of a second or something.
and that was
like
it like back in 2016 or 17 or something like that.
Y'all know who's
Do y'all
number 2?
realize we're talking now?
Chris Johnson?
No,
I'm
Kalen
saying the
Barnes.
difference between a defensive lineman and a receiver is 0.2 of a second.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
That is nuts. 0.2 of a second speed between a receiver
And
and a
100 pounds difference.
and 100 pounds difference.
That's nuts.
And one has chicken legs, the other doesn't.
Oh, the Jets do. The
The
Jets
NFL is a freaking
circus.
it's wild, man.
It's crazy.
I think it'll be a pretty insane draft this year because there's so many
20,
people
30
that
years from now
can
is gonna be
trade
nuts.
down and make it like a crazy.
The Dolphins better
Scenario.
trade down since we lost our pick because of Tom Brady.
Jordan, what are the
Well, y'all
Chiefs
shouldn't have
doing?
tried to cheat.
We ain't cheating.
Huh?
Ain't cheating unless we succeed.
What?
Because you got caught. That's why it's
It
cheating.
ain't cheating unless we succeed. All right? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I don't doubt that, but
That's
Y'all
why Tom
cheated.
Brady got 7 rings, 6 rings, however many he got.
7.
too many.
But I'm hoping Dallas gets one of these corners, one of those top 3 corners.
I tell you what, I'll give you Byron Jones for your first round. I'm gonna
They don't
negotiate
want
on
him
behalf
back.
of the.
They don't want him back.
I'm negotiating on behalf of the Miami Dolphins, and you're negotiating on behalf of the Dallas.
I
Cowboys.
want them to pick up another corner, but I also think that I think they need another backup or running back in case one of the other 2 don't show up next year.
Well, they're going to franchise Tony Pollard. They already
Well, it's
announced that.
between him and they already announced it.
Yeah.
I thought it was between him and somebody else,
No, they said they were going to franchise Tony
Trevon
Pollard.
Diggs or something like that.
Dude, I wish they'd trade a Zeke. Fucking give Miami Zeke.
Trade him for some draft picks. That would be legit.
So you could probably get some good return
You
out of
give
him.
me Zeke, and you give me a fucking 3rd round pick for that contract. I'm giving you shit.
Yeah, that contract's ridiculous.
We'll take the contract for your 3rd round.
Wonder what the
pick. How
cap hit is if they release him.
much?
Because it might
I
just
think
be
you
worth it
had-
at that point.
You had it on there. You brought it up that last time we talked about it, and Dak's contract is insane.
20-some million was the cap hit, I think. 24? Or is that too high?
It's $8 million to release him.
To release
Oh,
Zeke
shit. That ain't bad.
or Dak. Release Zeke or Dak.
To release Zeke. you ain't releasing Dak. There's no chance. That's like a $50 million penalty.
50 million.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So Jordan, what do you think the Chiefs will do?
Man, we're picking what? 32?
32.
If we don't trade down, we got
Yep.
potential trade candidates. I think we could trade Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But
What?
I don't know if he's first round talent. I don't know if somebody's gonna take him to get him, swap a pick.
Well, they're not.
I don't
They're not.
think anybody's
They're
giving
way.
up the first round for Clyde.
Didn't they waive his? What is that? 5th round.
5th round
Yeah, I
option.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
But
They
they
need to
could
trade
potentially
Pacheco.
trade him. Fuck that.
I
No.
like Pacheco. He looks really good.
So does Kansas City. He's cheap.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
he's
y'all can
cheap
get-
as shit.
But you
He's a
can
rookie.
get something out of him. And
But then you're in the same boat. Then who you got? Nobody.
Hey,
They
what's
don't-
there?
Do you see his
No,
franchise
he's too
tag in-
expensive.
What?
Jordan, do you see his franchise tag in Orlando then? Orlando
Oh, I
Brown
do.
Jr.?
Yeah. Yeah, I think will probably restructure a couple guys too.
You
I
ready to
could
hear
see
Dak
like
Prescott's
what?
cap penalty.
47 million.
I say
Let me
80.
get-
No,
Okay.
it's
It's absurd.
Prescott's Dax.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just signed that big old contract.
Huge contract.
It's got to be 30 or 40
58.
mil.
58.
60.
89.
I was right.
Shit.
I was right. I was
You
right.
said 80. You were 9 million off.
9?
I was. That's
You were
close
the
to shit
closest.
compared.
Who else are they even able to pay?
89 million.
Well, we have a
$89.
crap ton
It's
of
an
like
entire rookie class.
rookies on that
Like
defense.
it's
His
Parsons
2023
is-
cap
it's his
hit
third
is
year.
49. Well, without releasing him, his cap hits 49 this year.
That's dead money too. Like you have to spend that.
But if
So
you look at
y'all
it, we have
are
nothing but rookies
so
hardly on
bad.
our defense. We've got Trevon Diggs is still on a rookie contract. You got Van Der Esch was the only one that came out of his contract that we had to
Yo,
give money
Leighton.
to.
What do
And
you
then
think
you have-
Pat Mahomes' fucking cap hit is in 2023?
2023.
I don't know because they restructured it not too long ago.
Probably 45.
46. Oh, dang it, Bobby.
I think it's high. I think it's 70, 80.
Even after they restructured,
No.
is it still 9 years from the?
Well, they
original sign?
restructured. I think it was like a 10-year, but it was backloaded.
Yeah, but couldn't they pay him
like-
some money up front? I thought that
It was like
Yeah.
a Scottie Pippen
Yeah,
type.
but that goes off of your salary cap. So if you do like a guaranteed or like a contract, what is it?
Yeah, so wouldn't that
Oh.
reduce his salary cap hit?
Yeah, but it's back. His contract's backloaded. I think he gets paid most of his money towards the end of his career, or towards the end of that
Right.
contract.
Yeah, it's like a Scottie Pippen type
Right.
contract.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
balloon. It grows each year, but then they keep doing these offsets where they pay him front money, and
Right, yeah.
basically reduce it. Yeah.
Right, and that's like a restructured contract to free up some cap space.
So he was originally sitting at 50 million a year with the balloon, ultimately reaching the biggest at the back end. So
Yeah, and now
are
he's
we,
what, year
a third of
5?
the way through it? Oh no, what is it? No, he's
No, not
year
since he got his
4, right?
contract. This is his second year since his big contract. This was his
No.
second season.
Came out in what?
This is
What?
year 3 of the big contract.
It's 59.95 million.
60? Yeah. That sounds
Ah,
about right.
It's not
That's
Dak. It's
ridiculous,
not
dude.
nothing like Dak, and Dak doesn't produce.
Another 20
Well,
million.
Dak didn't sign a 10-year deal either.
Oof.
Wasn't his 5?
I don't know.
Dax is
A
only
year,
49.
fucking
but
4 years too long if you ask me. Shit.
No. Either way. Well, let's talk about what me and Daniel want to talk about because that was
Oh,
an
I'm gonna take a
insane,
fucking
Heavyweight
snooze.
champion of the world?
insane UFC.
that entire card
Didn't see
was
it.
very good.
Tell us about it.
Which part? Which one do you want to hear first? You want to
You
hear my
said
favorite
that time,
fight?
look-
Well,
Best
the
fight.
guy that I wanted to actually watch before the big guys, or before the end of the card, like the very first fight, the wrestler, that
Nichols.
Huh?
Bo Nichols.
Bo Nichols, he's an awesome
Three-time NCAA
national
wrestling
champion,
national champion.
beats a guy in less than
Comes in
2
to
minutes.
the UFC and beats the shit out of this dude
First
on
round.
an illegal knee to the gonads.
What?
And it didn't get called. And it is controversy everywhere. That knee had Reagan so pissed. She's always hated that ref. She hates
Which one?
that ref.
Who was it?
Ah, fuck.
The one that
forgot
did the
his
Jones
name.
fight,
No,
not the British guy.
no. He's the shorter guy that looks very similar to the dude that did the Jones fight. Damn, what's his name? I'm trying to find it. Anyways, Bo Nichols need Pickett right in the nuts, like clear as day. And the ref, and he like instantly fucking closed his knees and grimaced in pain. Ref did nothing about it. Bo Nichols just slung his ass to the ground, got on top of him, and once you got a 3-time NCAA wrestling champion on top of
You ain't getting off.
you ain't getting up. And he just slowly worked his way and choked this dude out with a triangle choke. Very, very good fight. Bo Nichols is gonna dominate. He's gonna dominate.
I don't think he's
Wrestling
going to
always-
dominate that weight class. I think he's going to do better in a different weight class because there's too many big. Like, I don't see him beating Adesanya. I don't see him beating
Adesanya
him.
will get his ass whipped. What
I
is
don't
he
think he
doing
would.
in a grappling
Put on the
situation?
card.
I don't think he would.
Put it on the card.
What happened with Stipe? Or not Stipe?
I was going to say Stipe's heavyweight.
No. The light heavyweight dude that grappled
The
him.
one.
His only loss. Or his first loss, I guess.
Jake Paul.
In UFC.
No. Well, who are we talking about?
The
Adesanya?
dude that when he went up a weight class.
Oh,
Kitty Pablo.
I forgot who you're talking. But yeah, I know who you're talking. When he went up to light heavyweight.
Yeah. When he
Uh,
went up to light heavyweight, he lost because the dude grappled him the whole fight. What is he gonna do? He doesn't grapple.
and he also went up a weight class. So like he wasn't.
What's Alex Pereira gonna do?
Alex Pierce
Neither
gonna
one
go
of
up
the
a weight
two,
class.
the number two guys in that division right now will get
How tall
destroyed by
is
Bo Nichols.
How tall is he anyway? He's not very tall. He's the best wrestler probably anything before light
6'1".
heavyweight. 6'1". So
And
he's the best wrestler for sure. But I'm saying
they're not gonna stop him.
but he's also if he's not going to stand up with anybody, no. But if somebody does decide to want to try to take him down or anything like that, but they also have
one
stand-up game.
One guy
What weight class?
in his weight class that I think
Right
can
now.
beat Bo Nichols right now.
Right now?
And that's the only one.
Right now.
Yep.
Who?
There's only one guy. Hazmat Chimaya.
Yeah.
That's the only person
he's
that I think
fast.
can beat. Yeah, he's fast. He's explosive. He can punch.
he don't give a
he's a
shit.
better wrestler.
And
What
He's
did
a
you say
better
his last
wrestler.
name was? Jemima?
Hamza.
So, Chimaya. Hamza.
Hamza.
I swore I heard Jemima, and I'm like, you're joking.
I think he's
He's
actually
trained by
from
Khabib.
Ukraine.
Isn't he trained by
He's
Khabib?
not. No,
He's not?
they don't get along. I think he's actually from Ukraine, but he claims
Okay.
Russia. I think. I don't quote me on that.
This dude that he's talking about literally carried a guy over who was upside
the
down to
scariest
Dana
UFC
White and
fighter.
said, "Give me my shot," and then just drops him.
And then submitted him.
Yeah.
In seconds. He literally carried him, walked him over
Carried
there,
him across the
slammed him,
octagon to get Dana's
submitted
attention,
him.
and he said, "Hey, I deserve a shot," and then just drops the dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hamzat's somebody that I would-
Hamzat. Yeah, he's
he
scary.
should be champion at one point within the next 2 years, guaranteed.
If he gets the shot, he'll be champion easy. Like again, Alex Pereira, the champion, and the number one contender, Israel Adesanya, neither one can wrestle, and he will beat them.
No, but Alex Pereira, we don't have to worry about because he's going to go up a weight class anyways.
He's
guaranteed.
not. He's not.
He's
for
going
a
to fight
while.
Jamal Hill. He's going to fight
He's
Jamal
not for
Hill.
a while. If he beats Adesanya, he's not.
I don't see him beating Adesanya. Not this
I do.
second time around. I don't.
I'm Israel's my favorite fighter. I think Pierre's got his number, and I don't think there's any chance. But it sucks because I didn't want him to ever fucking lose. It pisses me off. I was
Now let's
so
get
pissed.
to the fight that I think should be fight of the night would be Grasso versus my god, the
Valentino Shevchenko.
scariest Russian bitch in the UFC. Like I was rooting for Grasso the whole time, but I didn't want her to ever find out because that's the only. But she was the nicest shit after she lost. Could you believe that? Classy loss.
I wouldn't say though. I wouldn't. Say
She
so.
smiled. She was smiling. She's like,
In
she
the
got one.
interview though, but she was in the interview. She was like, "I think this is good for the division.
Yeah, she was smiling.
It moves the division along, but I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I'm gonna get my belt back. Like, stop being cocky. You just got fucking choked out.
by a spider. Like this bitch straight up. Dude, it was the most insane finish I've ever seen to a fight. It was the fastest reaction, and women do not hold back. They literally just go pound to pound and do not stop unless they're forced to stop. That's
Except
one
for
thing I would give women.
Shevchenko.
They're
Shevchenko is like a very like
humble.
no she stalks her prey. She's slow. She's methodical. And
Oh yeah,
then
her
she jumps.
takedown was like awesome. But like Grasso, what she did was I think more impressive than any of her takedowns last night.
Oh yeah, dude, she just jumped.
That was some
on her
ninja
out of
shit,
nowhere.
dude. That was ninja shit.
She's just like
Crawled up her
oh.
back. You remember when I crawled up your back, Josh, and just dropped you on the ground when we were cleaning those apartments that one time?
Yes, I do.
Imagine that, but this bitch chokes her out with a rear naked choke.
It was
Just
insane.
crawls up her
So,
back.
The craziest part of the whole thing is that coach knew it. They trained that. She said, we literally trained that.
She's known for the back spin kicks.
Yeah. So she
Known
done
for
a
it.
spinning back kick or a
Missed.
spinning back kick.
She was off after she got hit.
Rosso stood forward and she couldn't turn all the way to kick her and stopped
crawled
her
up her
facing
back.
the wrong way and just jumped on her back like
Perfect, like timing.
like, oh, you missed. I'm on you. I'm choking you. And that was it.
And it took her a while to tap too. I was like, oh, and she got red as shit too.
That's Shevchenko. She didn't want to tap at all.
No, but that's some Russian type people, man. They don't fucking care.
Fucking Russian.
And then
crazy.
Yeah, that was a spider monkey type shit. But Jon Bones Jones, yes, he did win. And I had no doubt that he was going to win. Daniel called the fight to a T. He said he was going to beat him in first round submission. I said second round knockout.
Yeah,
he looks a little weird though.
What was the other guy's fighting style?
Same exact.
He's a Muay Thai fighter.
They're both Muay Thai kickboxing.
Okay.
Jon Jones is a wrestler.
He's listed as Muay Thai kickboxing on the UFC's website though. But
Jon
he is a wrestler. He's a better wrestler than anybody else.
I've understood about Jon Jones when I watch him fight is he will pretty much adopt anybody's style just to beat them in their own style and embarrass them.
Oh, for sure. But the thing about Jon Jones is that he's so big. And now that he's gained, 40 pounds, Daniel? Was that how much?
He's
no.
huge.
He was 243 last night, so he gained 35 pounds for this fight to move up to heavyweight.
195 at light heavyweight, right?
205.
205.
He was 205, so he was 35 pounds heavier, but he did not look like there was hardly any fat on him once. Like he looked thicker, but he's so big.
He looked bigger, but not fatter. That's for sure. He looked chubby. That's for sure.
But he looked weird on his feet. That's what I was kind of like. I was like, because he got the nickname Bones from having bony knees and legs and shit. Like he wasn't ever like big below the waist, and that's where he got his nickname. Was Bones.
I actually know the actual story of that because he came out and said it. His actual reason he's named Bones is because he was a defensive lineman, and they had him in giant ass shoulder pads, but he was super scrawny, so he had little tiny legs. So he looked like chicken leg. So his football teammates called him Bones because he looked like bones.
Just like a bag of bones.
That's where he got his. That's crazy to me. Like, and then he brought that into the UFC.
But him walking out, like you could tell that he missed the UFC. Like you could tell that he was like, dude, I don't want to. I don't think that he probably meant to mess up every single time that he got, I guess, put on restriction from fighting, but you could tell that he enjoyed this time back because when he walked out, the crowd went wild. Did you see the Bruce Buffer? He was like he winked at him when he said his name.
The only, yeah.
And then, Johnny. Did you see him call him Johnny? He didn't even call him John. He called him Johnny. And he winked at him.
I'm sure he's like good friends with most of them. And another thing that's crazy, two of his suspensions were for PEDs. Both times the same substance.
And one was also coke, wasn't it? With Cormier, like he couldn't.
I think that was a different one, but like the two PED suspensions,
right?
Where he tested positive, and the one with Cormier where his fight got turned into a draw.
The last one that he couldn't. He had to back out the day before, and then somebody filled in for him. Anderson Silva filled in for him, I do believe.
Oh, maybe.
wasn't it?
Well, the 2 suspensions that he has for PEDs were for a substance. I forgot the substance name right this second, but the amount that he tested for is now lower than the legal limit the UFC allows. So, had the legal limit been what it is right now,
He would never got
wouldn't.
suspended.
He would have never got.
And that's
suspended
when he
for PEDs.
claimed that he bought product from a company that was they were like having
It
cross
was a meat.
contamination.
It was a meat product.
Yeah, but it lowered his estrogen. Like he had low estrogen levels or high estrogen levels. I don't remember what it was. That's where they got the key to like testing for something else. But either way, he's still the best UFC fighter the UFC is ever going to have, probably. Unstoppable.
Unless Habib comes back and continues. his reign.
Habib? But I don't. But that's still not even comparable. They're 2 different weight classes, significant different weight classes. And Habib only has what, eight
Well,
title
but when you're
titles?
saying it's the greatest UFC's ever seen, are you saying he's the greatest lightweight the UFC's ever seen? The greatest heavyweight? Like you're not saying that. You're
He's
saying
the greatest UFC fighter, mixed martial artist the UFC has ever seen.
That's
I would
hard
argue
to
that.
say.
I would argue that.
I
in my
could
opinion.
argue it too. I think he is, right? But like if Habib was to unretire, come and go 30-0 again.
30-0 again.
You know? Like if Habib was to come out of retirement and have 15 more fights and went undefeated.
I mean, I'm sure that everybody's got their one person that they're going to lose to. Everybody does. I think.
Unless you're Habib.
Yeah.
Or John Bones Jones. Because Jones only has lost to himself.
He's lost to an illegal elbow. He lost to
that's his only loss.
with his knee, or the guy's knee was on the ground, so we hit him with an elbow, which is stupid.
That's now a legal
rule.
move.
It's a
It's a legal
stupid
move
rule.
now. That rule's
Well,
gone.
back then it was stupid, and then his other 2 were one of them was a no contest. And what's the other loss? He has 2 losses and 1 no contest.
Loss.
It showed 2 last night with 1 no contest. Might have been in something before UFC. Might
He's
have been
27-1-0 currently on the UFC's website.
27-1-0.
Mm-hmm.
There's one with no contest,
and then 1 no contest. The no contest is the Daniel Cormier
where he had to back out.
That turned it to no contest.
Oh, okay.
He has 1 loss, and that was his illegal fucking elbows that aren't illegal anymore. And his 1 no contest isn't illegal anymore. He's like,
but he did
only
look
ever beat
weird.
himself.
I will say that he looked a little weird standing up, so I don't know how long the fight would have lasted if it was just a stand-up fight. Well, he had to take that tape off of his top of his foot, which I felt weird because people put braces on their feet all the time.
Yeah, I don't know, but that
he was holding his toes together.
Yeah, and then holding them back against his foot at the same time.
Because he broke them during Chael Sonnen's fight that he had probably 6-7 years ago.
So that could have been that made him stand there, because I also noticed that. And he didn't crawl up to him. It's been a long time. Yeah, but he might have been in like some pain with his feet. Yeah. And that could have been the reason for both of those things, because his last 5 fights he crawled up to them. But this time
they were all
got in the crawl and then stood up.
They were all by decision too. Like he didn't do it hardly. He had to fight all 5 rounds in all the past 5 fights, didn't he?
I don't remember.
His last big win was Gustafsson. Gustafsson was his last big win by TKO, wasn't it? Or no, submission.
Really
Either way,
fight,
it was a good fight. It was a good card. It was probably one of the best cards that we've seen. Probably. It's probably
the next. So since the last Israel card.
Yeah.
The last Israel card was when he lost the title. We had Sugar Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan.
But the quality of the fights were correct. Like there was 4 of the 5 were submission fights. Or no, all 5 were submission fights, weren't they?
Last night?
All 5 of them ended in submission.
Jones did.
The fight before that. The fight before that did. The guy had him in a stand-up guillotine.
Yeah.
And then, all 5 fights ended in submission.
What was the one before that? And then the Bo Nichols fight. There was one in between.
No, there was 5 fights. Bo Nichols was fight 1. The second one was the stand-up guillotine. The third fight was
John Jones.
No, Shevchenko was 4.
That's only 4.
I don't know who it was then.
They were missing 1.
You have to look at the card, but either way, it was well worth the watch. Jordan looks bored.
Oh yeah. I don't know any of this shit.
You start watching more.
No.
Well, before we get into the highlight for Jordan, since he's
Bored.
I think it's your guys'
Or-
highlight to fuck.
I mean, we enjoy it.
no, we enjoy it, but
Yeah,
you get
something like
like you feel good when you get it right. But before we do, let's talk about XWE. BJ still
Speaking-
needs to get me the fight stuff, and I'm gonna let Josh take this whole segment over. 'Cause I
Don't
want
let me
nothing to
take
do
it
with
over. I didn't go to the show. I don't know how it went.
No, I'm talking about just talking about XWE.
Oh, okay. I mean, Daniel could do it too. He's involved.
Who won? Did
He's
Leo
more
D
involved
or
than I
Johnny
am.
Faith
Leo
win?
D lost.
Leo D lost.
What? Leo D lost?
Leo D lost.
Come
I
on,
seen that.
Leo.
I seen that on
So disappointed, my guy.
the Face personal page. I
Come
saw
on.
it. He's got the title. He went and defended it. He defended it in North Carolina at the AIWF show and won again.
Mm.
Wow.
The
And
Face.
then there was another, the chick match. The chick won. Beat Dick Richards.
Yeah.
Stormy Renee beat Dick
Yeah,
Richards.
Stormy.
And I'm getting all this information
Oh,
from
got a hold of
Facebook,
her
by the way.
title.
So if you want actually all this information, I highly suggest going.
If I
to their
had the
Facebook.
list, I could probably tell you the winners of all of them.
At XWE Wrestling. Go follow him.
Oh, that's got to get updated.
What?
No, that's
wait a
the
minute.
correct information.
Yep, you're
April
right.
What'd you think I said? What did I do wrong?
He just
Nope,
read
you're
it
good.
wrong.
Yep.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Because it looks like the same imaging as the other one was.
No, I just changed the location, date, and the name of the show.
Mm,
Oh.
And that's right. The Awakening is happening on April 8th at Salina Field House. It's going to be usual setup. VIP tickets, 5 o'clock entry. You can do the fast pass for $15. And then, of course, the general gate admission is $10. That's at 5:30 to get in. So that's 30 minutes after. And then remember, all service members, that's military, first responders, all of them, pay $5 at the door. So bell rings at 6 o'clock. It's going to be a good show. I'm
And you're
not
gonna have-
sure who's on this one.
No, you're about to find out a couple of them. But if you
Ooh.
are also interested, two of the people in this little podcast will be there. Daniel and I will both probably be there.
Sweet.
Real quick, let's go back real quick.
Go back.
Red James did win the social media title match.
Ugh.
And
Red
he talked a
James,
lot of
really?
smack, and he keeps continuing to cock a lot of smack, and it's
Ugh.
great.
Cock a
That's
lot
what
of
it is.
smack.
Shut up,
Cocking a lot of
Anthony.
smack.
Cock and smack. That's what
Shut
he's
up,
I want to have some
Red.
shows from Canada.
Just in
Yep.
case you're listening to this, Red, we want you to know that here on the Chubby Buddies podcast, we would like you to shut up. Shut up, Red James. You're terrible.
You heard it here second. But this is the main poster for this card is
Ooh.
Calvin Aldridge versus Kuda.
A triple threat match for the Heartland Championship. That'll be cool. And then Calvin Aldridge versus Kuda.
Who's currently the KW Heartland champion?
Was that given out
That
last
was a
show?
Roar. I think that's Roar. That's Roar's title right now.
Well,
Isn't
he-
it?
I'm not sure.
I thought he had a match
Paradox need
last
to get a
week.
new. He needs to get a new picture because he ain't got no long hair no more. Damn.
Yeah.
Calvin
funny.
Aldridge, Kuda, that'd be a good match.
Yeah, that's gonna be real.
I know
good.
Calvin's pretty high flyer. He's a lot of twisty jumps and stuff.
And then this gentleman here, Aaron Helms, has put out like a challenge that he's gonna fight anybody anywhere.
No,
He
is that what
cracks
that
me
Red
is?
up.
James.
Helms,
That's Red
man.
James for the social media title.
Aaron Helms.
He's
Yeah,
funny.
He was
He
over
was-
here at the poker that we had last time over here,
Yeah,
wasn't it,
he's,
Daniel?
he's funny. Dude.
Aaron
He
was,
goes-
yep.
His
But I'm
character's
still
always
date from
good.
you.
What's
for
that?
So still waiting on a date from you for that.
We need a different place. But that's XWE, ladies and gentlemen. I highly suggest checking out their Facebook because you're going to get even more information from them. Next episode, we'll have hopefully a bit more fight exclusives from the owner himself. And Who is this
I believe
guy?
in you, Kuda.
Who was the other fight that it was a 7? Was it 7 people in the very first match last week? Who ended up winning that one to be the number 1 contender for the title match that we actually announced?
I thought we announced the
We announced the title for
Leo D and Johnny Faith.
yeah, and then the very first fight of that
Backwards
that
brawl
show,
match
yeah, and
for
they
the
were
Liberty title
was going to be
for
the
the
number
number
1
one contender was Logan Knight versus Sean Liu versus Aaron Hell versus Ray Leon versus Handgun Dan versus
I think
Paradox.
it was
yeah, that was
Ray
a big
Leon. Ray
one.
Leon ended up winning that, I do believe.
Did
That's what
Ray
it was.
win?
I think so because it had a video of him
Yeah.
talking to him.
He's a
Yep.
threat too, dude. He's oh man, he could take that title.
Yep, Ray Leon is who.
He's a
won
good
that
dude
match.
too. Talked
Yeah.
to him a couple times.
I'm pretty sure he's never been pinned in XWE before. Never one time.
Really? That's an interesting.
How did he get that contract? Huh? Sheesh.
And that is Saturday, April 8th in Salina, Kansas. For
At the field
anybody.
house.
Salina, or all the Salina shows are at the field house, correct? Every single one.
Not always. Last
I
time
don't
was
think
the
they're always
4-H
like that.
building, wasn't it?
Well, here, let's go back
something.
and look. Salina Field House. Salina Field House. All of
The
them for
4-H building in
2023 are the
January.
Salina Field House.
No,
Where at?
January says 4-H
Leavenworth.
building.
January?
No. January
Oh,
21st,
Salina
January
4-H
Salina
building.
The
Okay.
Salina 4-H building, like I said.
Gotcha. Okay. So all of them but that
The
one.
rest are all field house, though. Yes, you're correct.
Are they like in the same area usually?
I assume so. yeah.
I've never been there. So
That's just in their gym.
I've only
Always
been to
samples.
the arena football that they had that me and Jordan went to one what was that? A long ass time ago. Jake Sharp's team.
Oh, that's the Salina Liberty.
It was fun.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he owns it. I think he's just. I don't know. Any hoodles.
Cool. Anyway,
It's time.
it's time for the machine versus the bench warmers.
Let's do it. I'm so ready.
Whose players
Are you?
first? Daniel.
I want mine to be first.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
never first.
I forgot we had 3 this week. Damn it.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
here's another headline that I think would be good is that right now,
Mhm.
if you are a listener of the show, make a comment. I'm going to try to push this out there, so whoever ends up actually getting this first, I guess, time on the show, we will invite you on for this segment, and you will also get a player to come against Jordan.
Yeah. See if you can stump the machine.
I
That'd
don't
be
like
awesome.
that.
So make sure you are commenting on each video that you watch from here on out, and then we will pick somebody that's either on Facebook or on YouTube. And while you're thinking about it, hit that like button, subscribe, and share.
Unsubscribe, resubscribe.
But make sure you comment.
Doing it.
Comment along with Jordan here. But here we go.
Engage.
All right, we're gonna go with hint number 1: the College of OSU.
Oklahoma State, eh? Barry Sanders. That's the first one.
That's not right. We're moving on to hint number 2.
Did you miss that, Jordan?
Drafted by the Buffalo Bills
In 88?
in 1988.
It's the year I was
We
born.
got the College of Oklahoma State. We have drafted by the Buffalo Bills in 1988.
Oh, God. I don't even know I didn't even know the Bills
Jordan?
had a team in 88.
Jordan or
Uh,
Daniel,
old
you need to make a
players that
timer
you know.
for this little part here.
I actually have it figured
Um,
out. I'm going to do that. All this is going to be animated, and there's going to be a timer in the top right. Just give me some time. I'm working on it.
Ooh,
Okay, Jim Kelly. I know that's not right, but go.
That's not right. Let's move on. Hint number 3. Last played for the Miami Dolphins, the best team in the NFL.
The Bills?
In what year?
It's debatable.
In all
72?
years that
All
nobody's been able to beat the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, my
1972
God. Oklahoma State in 88? What the fuck? It's not Barry Sanders.
If he gets this, I'll laugh.
That'd be
He
wild.
can get it. He should get it.
Who the fuck was? Because Barry Sanders, he was a backup to somebody. It's like Herschel Walker or some shit like that, but I think he went
What?
to Georgia.
That's not right. We're moving on. Wait.
I was talking myself
Oh.
through it.
Oh.
Fuck, go ahead now. Shoot. It's a running back.
I need a player.
Herschel Walker. I know.
That's not right. Moving on to the next one. Position.
Yeah, I knew it
is
was fucking running back. I know it. Okay. God,
We
who
need a
was
timer.
the
We need a
starter
timer
there?
right now? Let's go ahead. We're currently at 25 seconds on the clock in the top left corner that we can all see here. We're gonna give him until 1:20 on that timer.
Herschel Walker.
Well, they can't see that, only we can.
I know.
That's
I'm
all right.
talking
We'll
about
tell
us
him.
four.
Who the fuck was this dude? Damn it.
This is what he's done the past 2 episodes that you've been gone.
15 seconds remaining.
It's not Herschel Walker.
Other running
God
back.
damn it. What was his name?
Retro running backs that you know.
You have 6 seconds remaining. I need a guess.
Fucking just go to the number.
And that's not right. We're moving on to the next one. The jersey number is
I knew it was 34. What is his name?
We are going to give you 30 seconds from right now.
Would you shut up?
We're going to watch this clock closely.
He cut you off, dude. He's not even listening anymore. That's great. He needs silence.
You have 20 seconds remaining.
Does he know it?
No, I can't think of this dude's name.
We have the College of Oklahoma State University, drafted by the Bills in 1988, played the position of running back, last played for the Miami Dolphins, wearing jersey number 34. Jordan, your time is up. I need a guess.
I don't think Jordan's ever gone 0-3 in an episode yet.
Oh, never.
This could be that episode.
I know
No,
the
no
fucking
chance.
dude. I just
Especially if
don't
he
know
doesn't know
the
the names.
name of him right now.
Is it on the tip of the tongue, Jordan?
Yes, because Herschel Walker went to Georgia,
Uh-huh.
but I knew from the get go
The other guy.
that Barry
though.
Sanders was the fucking backup to this guy.
You're right.
He was
that
the
guy-
backup too. Your time is up. The player is
Who's the
Thurman
name?
Thomas.
Damn it! Fuck. Yep, that's right.
Oh, that's cute.
I love it. All right, guys, we're going to move on to the next one.
And
We're
for
gonna
the
go-
listeners, if you have the answer to what we're actually saying here before Throck Daddy does, make sure you post it. That way you have bragging rights.
God.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And no
always a
Googling
win when
either.
You can beat the
No
machine.
what?
No Googling.
No Googling, no
No
binging, no
Googling. You gotta
nothing.
know this.
Hint number 1. College
Oregon State.
of Oregon
Lord. Oh, and this
State.
is Josh's player.
Yeah, this is
right.
mine. Yep.
Chad Johnson.
Okay, he didn't go
That
0-3.
didn't take long.
All right, the drafted by is the Cincinnati Bengals in 2001.
That did
Oh,
not take long. He got it. Chad Johnson.
he's got
Although,
it right.
technically, could I say he didn't get it
Jeez.
until he says Chad?
Chad Ochocinco.
Well, I think he went back to Chad Johnson, didn't
He
he?
is
I don't
the
know.
85.
Yep.
Would you have
That-
got him if they used the other college, Jordan?
Yeah, if we'd have put Santa Monica, would you have been able
Fuck
to get it that
no.
fast?
No.
Should have went with Santa Monica.
I gave him the choice, Jordan. I just want you to
He
know.
did. He did. I told him to go with Oregon State. I didn't think you'd get Oregon State as easily.
All
Yeah,
right.
I hope
there's
I
only
get
about
Jordan on
two
this
of them
one.
that I knew went to Oregon
I
State.
never get Jordan.
Him and
Like,
Steven Jackson.
I've gotten Jordan on 2 players, and
I
got
got
him.
one.
All right.
Shitty
Well,
ass
that was
players
fast.
too.
Those were my 2. I think that's
No,
the
I
second time
had-
I've stumped you.
but I've had
Or maybe
2
third.
also. I've had 2 also. They were old as shit players. So.
I wasn't stumped on yours. I just couldn't think of the dude's
You
name.
didn't get it right. You lost.
Hey,
Right,
hey.
but I wasn't stumped. I wasn't like,
You
fuck,
were.
dude, I have no idea who this guy
You were
is.
stumped.
No,
got
I just
you
didn't
on
know the
box.
dude's name. I forgot the dude's name.
Who was the other guy I had?
The
I got
corner
you on.
from the Dolphins that went
Yeah.
to some sailor school.
Fucking
or some
yeah,
shit.
some bullshit.
There was one
Yeah,
more.
Brent Grimes.
No, that was it.
Now there's one more I got him on.
I thought he got it on. I thought you only got him on 2.
I got him literally because he couldn't remember the name. That's the second time.
I don't know.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Stupid.
Well, let's move
No,
on
yeah,
to.
Cam Chancellor.
Oh yeah.
I got him on
Oh,
Cam
yeah.
Chancellor.
Yeah.
He got you with Cam Chancellor.
All right, we're
No,
going on
I
to
got that one
Bobby's player. No, you didn't.
I think I did late.
Well, if any of the people listening,
'Cause
they
I
can
was like,
always
oh,
go
I don't
back
remember
and
he went
watch
to
the
Virginia
episode to
Watch
find
the
out.
old episode.
Ready? We're going to hit number 1 because I'm arguing with Jordan. We got.
The U.
It could be fucking anybody and their mom.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Came from the U.
This is Miami, correct?
Michael Irvin.
That's not right. We're
I
moving
figured.
on. Drafted by the Colts in 1999.
Reggie Wayne.
That's not right. Moving on. Last team he played for was the Seattle Seahawks.
Edgerrin James.
Oh,
That is correct.
There it is.
Thank you.
James on hit number 3.
did you even think that it was going to be him?
Ridiculous, man.
That was gonna be my guess number 2. But I
That
was like,
not
okay, the
hard at
Colts,
all
Reggie
for you.
Wayne.
It was like immediate. As soon as you saw Seahawks, Edgerrin James.
It wasn't even the Seahawks. It was the Colts. I knew it was either Reggie Wayne or Edgerrin
Hey,
James.
you know who this is?
Fuck you. Yeah,
Oh.
Thurman Thomas. Nailed it.
Damn, we got it.
Thank
first
you.
try.
I fucking knew it too.
Thurman's just such a
Like,
weird
it's
one.
bad that I
Nobody
knew he was a
knows
backup before you even get to the player that he was a backup for.
Thurman Thomas
Unless
just
you're a
didn't
Bills
even
fan,
sound like a
most
running
people
back.
Don't talk about Thurman Thomas that much.
It just
Very
doesn't sound
good.
like a running back. It sounds like a lineman of some sort. Thurman Thomas. Just the name.
Yeah.
It's like
It
a
just
quarterback.
sounds weird. That sounds like a fat
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. That was fun.
That was very
Damn,
fun.
2 for 1. Motherfucker.
Sound of a biscuit. I'm gonna get you next week. I already got my player picked out too.
I need to
Good.
pick a better player.
Well,
than
go ahead
that.
and send it to me so
Good
I ain't got to
Lord.
wait on your ass. Josh, you do the same thing.
You didn't wait on me this time.
Blah, 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 blah.
I gave you my player Tuesday.
Ricky Williams.
I didn't
That's all I
do it till
want.
today, but
Don't
that's
tell
another-
Ricky Williams? Is that what Daniel or Bob or Josh said?
Yeah,
What?
that's my pick.
Oh,
Don't tell Jordan.
okay. Then don't put the Texas logo up.
Okay.
You know who his backup was?
Who's?
Ricky Williams
In college or in NFL?
in college.
Mm,
Backup. In
Uh,
college.
You all know who
was-
he is.
Edrin
I do.
James? I don't know.
No.
He
Hang
went to
on.
Miami. I just said he went
I
to
don't
Texas.
know.
Marshall Falk.
Texas?
Nope.
Oh, Jamal Charles. Oh,
Yeah,
Marshall
no,
Falk?
no.
Jamal Charles?
Nope.
Marshawn
I mean,
Lynch.
Jamal did go to Texas, yes.
I
but-
do know that. Yeah, that's why I
Oh
said
wait,
that's why I was
Texas.
like,
That's a Texas running back.
uh,
Okoye.
Christian Okoye?
Did he go to
What?
Texas?
Chris,
Didn't
I don't know
Christian
what
Williams go to
college he went
Texas?
to.
Peterson
Pretty
was
sure he did.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, and this is
Who would have been?
what year?
Older
2002?
older than who'd you say, Josh?
Jamal? Older than
Yeah,
Jamal?
older than that. Yeah.
Oh,
Older?
crap.
Who do you
Where-
play for? Who do you play
where
for in
did-
the NFL?
Where did
Let him
Christian
give it
Williams
away.
go to college?
Don't give it away. Hang on.
Give it away.
Uh,
Yeah,
This
what
is-
NFL team?
Oh, you already-
No,
I don't wanna
you
give it
already said-
away.
give it away.
I don't know
he played-
anything else.
okay.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
No, he
Hall of
played
Famer or
on
not?
the. Hold on, I'll give you a team he played for. I just won't give you the team he played for.
Okay. all right.
He
Okay.
played for the Ravens.
Did he hit a woman?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. He was a
Played for
running.
the Ravens
Yeah, he was
Played-
Ricky
he-
Williams' backup.
in college.
Oh my god.
I don't
For
think
the
I
Ravens.
remember who the Ravens running back was.
Who was their
What
quarterback?
year
they
was
played?
this? 90?
2001, 2.
Was the Ray Lewis days? The running back
Oh yeah.
during those?
Oh yeah.
What the heck? Why can't I remember who the running
Well,
back
he
was?
yeah. He played
Yeah.
for the Ravens. He wasn't like really good with the Ravens.
Okay, what team did he
Yeah,
play
like,
for? God damn it!
remember who the running back
No,
was
because then
back
you're gonna be
then.
like, oh, that's it.
I'm
Adrian
sorry.
Peterson.
No.
No, he was
Adrian Peterson went to
Oklahoma.
OU.
I just saw purple in my head.
He played on the Ravens. He went to the University of Texas. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the hints. He was a running back.
What was his number?
When was he
What was
drafted?
his number?
What year was he drafted?
Yeah.
Who's the
96,
last team he
probably.
played for?
I don't want to give that away, dude.
So he was better after he played for the Ravens.
But that's the hints we give
100%.
your ass.
100%.
We give you
Oh,
two
Ray
hints.
I
Rice.
think of
The team that
Ray
drafted
Rice,
him
no.
and the team he last played
What?
for.
it's
Give
not
us
Ray
a-
Rice.
No.
Ray Rice was good with the Ravens.
Oh yeah, he was good with the Ravens. That's right.
He
Who
wore number
was it?
31.
NFC or AFC? NFC or AFC?
31.
He was AFC.
Priest Holmes?
Yes.
Yo!
For real?
That's
Wow.
so
Yeah.
bad. How did I not get free?
He was my player that I picked, and he got him.
Oh,
I had him
Yeah.
as a player on here,
I'm so
and he's not in the
ashamed.
Hall of Fame
I don't think so.
No.
because he went from the
He's in the
Chiefs
Chiefs
to
Ring
the
of Honor, but not
Rams.
in the-
Didn't he play for the Rams with Trent Green?
I don't remember who the hell he played for.
I think he went to
I
the
know
Rams
he played
after
because
got
he was
kicked off the
Jamal.
Chiefs.
He was Jamal Lewis's backup in Baltimore, and then I think they cut him or something, and we picked him up, and then he happened to
And then
be
they
as
killed
really
him.
good as
really
he
good,
was.
and then he
What
went to
college?
the Rams after that.
I
For who?
got something. What college did Christian Okoye go to?
TCU. I don't know.
Alabama.
No, it's probably some small school. Is it American?
It's Division II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pitt State. I don't know.
Fucking Sand Creek University.
Butler.
Azusa Pacific.
Azusa
Cougars.
Pacific.
No.
The Sun Devils. Wait, no, that's not.
The Cougars.
What's what is Azusa Pacific? That's
The Cougars. God damn it.
yeah, the Cougars.
Freddie Cougar
See now,
is
see
their
now,
mascot.
see now. Daniel's gonna get Grandma D upset.
Huh? What did I do?
Better watch
beat
those
Josh's
GDs, man. Grandma
GDs,
B
man.
don't play that way.
Oh well, that's not good. I better watch my damn mouth.
It would have been funnier if you said your GD mouth, but
Grandma
you had an opening there.
Grandma B
I had-
throws a softball 105 miles out of his head.
Do what?
I said
Huh?
Grandma B throw a 105-mile-an-hour softball at his head.
Is
That's what she used to do when she was in like her 20s. She was a professional fast pitch softball player.
That would hurt.
She could
She'd
throw
be
like
like-
106 miles an hour.
What's wrong with your headset? Why is it crooked?
Oh, because I thought I
You
heard
just
somebody
put it back
talking
on.
up there.
You just put it back
Screwed
on
me up.
too.
I thought they were
It's so
talking.
weird. Why are you using that headset? These are so much better.
No. They're
Hey,
fucking
Josh, did you
shit.
bring a
They're
movie?
dog shit.
No.
Me either.
What? Y'all better find a movie right now.
Well,
Let's get
go
a movie.
smoke now, because that's what you do at this time.
Yeah, we know
What?
you, Daniel.
Not me. I just gotta go to the bathroom.
You just got to go to the bathroom. Go
Yeah, that's
pee
what I
then.
do it this time.
Make sure you
Takes like
wipe.
4.5 minutes to take.
I got it. I know what movie.
All right, give me clues why I picked mine.
All right. So, sports movie.
Sports movie.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. You ready?
All right.
Coach helping underprivileged kids.
Coach helping underprivileged kids. Is this the day the game stood tall?
No.
Okay.
All right. Extra clue. This movie oh, come on. Movie surrounds high school basketball.
Coach Carter.
Freaking A.
That
Way
was
too fast.
so easy. There's only like two for basketball that I can think of that way. That one and maybe Glory Road, I think is what it was called.
Glory Road. There's several.
That was
But Coach
more
Carter,
like
yeah.
that was easy. Well, I got mine.
All right.
My first one is I guess science what's that word? Nerd comedy, maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see what genre it's
Sci-fi
considered. It's a
comedy?
comedy. It's a comedy, but I want to know like what it's considered. But it's like science fiction comedy or something like that.
Okay.
All right. Your first clue is washed out actors.
Washed out actors.
Washed up, washed out actors.
Okay. I'm gonna say Hot Fuzz.
No. Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, you ever seen that?
Isn't that about like cops? Not washed up
I mean,
actors?
well, yeah, they end up replaying a bunch of different movies. So just
No,
go
I'm
on.
saying that's the premise of of this movie is it's following washed up actors.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you meant like it had washed up actors.
No, that's not a clue of a movie though.
Well, your clues
But-
are not always. All right.
No,
Anyways,
but that's the premise. Is they are
Okay.
it's about
so it's following washed up actors.
yes. And it's about a group of actors that used to be on a TV show about going to space.
Oh, Galaxy Quest.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a good Tim Allen movie.
That's funny. What did I read about that movie that totally threw me off? Oh,
There's a lot of
that's
people in it.
what is it, like Monk's character or whatever?
I love Monk. That was a
Is
great
like
show.
super weird the whole time. And what they don't tell you, like I
He was
guess
in
with
that?
like a deleted scene or I think I don't remember. Hang on.
He was also from Wings and 13 Ghosts. Monk is underrated
Oh yeah.
for a TV show. Jordan, did you ever see Monk?
Yeah, Tony Shalhoub. So Tony
bits and
Shalhoub's
pieces.
character apparently in the movie just acts really weird and odd. And there's apparently a cut scene that they never showed where like he accidentally ingests something, and the whole point is Tony Shalhoub's character is just like high the whole movie. And
Really?
they cut that from the scene. And so Tony Shalhoub's character just acts super weird, and we don't know why.
Well,
And
I
that
mean, he played it. I mean, he played it good. I mean, Monk made him look weird. I mean,
Right, but like he wasn't supposed to be weird for no reason. He was supposed to be weird because he was actually tripping on something the whole time.
did
But
they say what it was?
I think they had to cut it for like rating purposes.
Hmm.
And so that was one of the scenes that they cut was him taking the drugs. And so like he's just acting weird.
It's like
the
Super
whole
Troopers where
movie.
he eats all that weed. He's like candy bars.
Candy bars.
The snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Oh man.
I guess we can play some hot seat when Daniel comes back. Next week, I will hopefully have a new game that we can try, but we can still go back and forth. But the other one is a game that I don't know if you guys have seen it. You draw 2 cards. You draw one and then the other, and I read what can also be said to your doctor and your wife.
Oh nice. That's
Hmm.
fun.
I forget what it's called, but
It's like a Whose Line Is It Anyway? God, I missed that show.
That's
it was a great show.
Still
I missed
watching
the hoedown.
reboot with
The
No, I
female
don't
lady.
like that.
Aisha
Yeah.
Tyler.
No, it's just not the
still
same.
funny. It's still funny.
You
Yeah.
have everybody in it, but
But you're right. It's not as good as the classics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hoedown was my favorite. At the very end of the show.
Yeah.
It's creative, man. Like, just funny stuff. God, we
Ryan
would just sit and
Stiles.
watch
Was it
that
Ryan
for
Stiles?
hours. We could.
Ryan Styles. Colin
I
Mockery.
remember just sitting and laughing over and over at the same bits.
Colin
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Ryan made that show, I think.
Oh, 100%.
I
Colin
don't know,
was
Wayne Brady. Without
Wayne
Wayne
Brady.
that show,
He made
See, I
the
didn't really
musical
like
part of
Wayne
it.
that much.
He just wasn't as funny. He was just talented. He was very talented at what he did. But like the funny part of it, Colin and Ryan. all did.
Colin and yeah, for sure. They're hilarious.
They should have their own improv.
That
Or a podcast.
yeah,
would be
that would
funny
be
as
funny to
shit.
hear those two together.
I would
They
listen
might.
to that.
I mean, I'm sure.
Why
they
is your
do.
mic crackling, Josh? Move it
I have
farther
no
away
idea.
from you.
Check.
Move it back.
testing.
There.
that any
Now,
better?
probably because you're leaning near it, so it might be good. It was just
Okay.
crackling every time you talked.
Yeah. Well, we don't want that.
Daddy. What is that, a Pop-Tart?
It's
that
what he had
Oreo?
last time he was on here. That's a chocolate cupcake
Could be
pop
Oreo,
tart.
right? Cookies and cream?
Yep, cookies and cream.
Yeah.
He's
All right, let's play
proud
this
of
game.
himself.
Oh,
Yeah,
hot
is it-
seat. Hot seat.
Hot seat.
Next week we'll have a new
Hot
game.
seat.
And since Daniel has missed 2 episodes in a
I
row, he
went
gets to go
first
first.
every single time.
And
Guess
now
what?
you
Every
go
time.
first
This
again.
week too. +1. Shut your
He's
mouth.
going first this week too.
Just be glad
I'm
we got you
sorry.
on here.
I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes.
Hey Jordan, you want to keep score?
This motherfucking plant.
Sure.
All right. All right. First card. I just drew it off the pile here.
I want number 2.
This is for
We didn't
Daniel.
need to know that.
My friends gave me a nickname that starts with the letter B. What is it?
I can't answer this one.
I got it.
Wait, who's this
Daniel?
for?
Daniel, his friends gave him a nickname that starts with the letter B. What is it?
Okay. I got it.
I hate this damn game. I'm ready when y'all are.
I think those two have theirs, and I'm still thinking.
All right, Jordan, go ahead.
Because you know that they've got the other one that I wanted.
Baboon. That's an inside joke there.
Go ahead.
I got mine whenever Josh is ready.
Wait, what did you give us your answer?
Yeah.
Jordan is baboon.
Oh, Jordan was baboon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Brony is the only thing I can think of.
Brony?
Yeah. I don't know what that is, do you?
Mine was boobies.
Well, Jordan got it right on the hammer.
Baboon.
Right on the nail.
What's the backstory on that? Why you call him baboon?
We were working at where he works at now. And I don't know, we always talk shit all the time to each other.
Oh, you don't say.
He was in my
No, we were driving. We were in the truck, and I'm pretty sure that you wanted to stop for a Harry Potter thing. I'm almost certain.
Maybe. I don't know.
Harry Potter lot like Hogwarts.
So we were in the truck.
Oh, yeah, and I called him
the Hogwarts game, weren't you?
If that's what we were doing of Harry Potter, then yeah, I was playing that. But yeah, we were just talking shit, and I was like, you're a pot belly baboon or some shit like that, dude. And we just started laughing. Like, so that was always the inside joke. Pot belly baboon. Yeah,
that's funny.
All right, I'm gonna draw for Jordan now. This is for Jordan.
By the way, Brony is My Little Pony fan.
Brony is LeBron James' son.
I mean, sure, it's that too.
Wouldn't that be Bronny?
That would be Bronny, not Brony.
He goes by Brony.
This for
Brony.
You know what? This one's for Josh because I think this fits his alley.
Oh, good lord!
If Josh had a personal robot, which task would Josh have them perform the most? Josh's personal robot.
Is this robot unlimited? Like it can do anything he wants?
What task would Josh have designated this robot to do?
So it's probably something Josh doesn't like to do,
which is a lot. But he can get his kids to do half of that.
Maybe he's telling the robots to tell his kids to do something so that he doesn't have
That's
to.
Good. I like that.
Do you have it? Do you have it in your? Do you have one, Josh? That you want to go with?
Yeah, it's kind of generic. Hang on, let me get a little more specific. All right, yeah, I got it.
Be generic.
Mine's too. Mine's generic.
I'm good.
It's generic, but it's. I'm trying to be specific enough that it's not just everybody has the same answer. You know, it's not chores. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So, all right, I got my answer. Bobby, let me hear yours.
I'm going to go with planning your schedule.
Planning my schedule. Nice. Daniel, what about you?
I said cook.
Cook?
He loves cooking.
I love cooking, so that definitely ain't it. Jordan?
Dishes.
That's the chore. He's just said it on chores.
Well, the umbrella
I thought it wasn't
of
going to be
chores.
that specific chore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how y'all want to divvy this up. It was cleaning the garage.
Me.
Yeah, Jordan, because he had at least a hand chore.
All right, Jordan, we'll give you a point.
All right. So this one will be Jordan's card now.
He's 2 for 2, guys. God damn it.
2 for 2, baby.
He couldn't go undefeated in the other games, so he's got to do it here.
Screw you.
If Jordan could be anybody's twin, who would Jordan choose?
Maybe anybody's twin?
If Jordan could be anybody's twin, who would he choose?
I know.
I have my answer.
It can't be the same celebrity we always choose, guys.
Mine's not a celebrity.
I know
That
who it
stupid
is.
ass fucking dude that Jordan picks every time. Can't be that. I don't got his name right this second.
I had a twin.
No, if you
You
could
get
be
to choose if
somebody's
You were
twin.
somebody's twin.
If you could be somebody's twin, who would it be?
If you could look like somebody else that's currently a person, who would it be?
That's not Ryan Reynolds. Is who
Fuck,
Daniel was
who
going with.
else? Who
It has
else do I need to
someone else.
be?
Yeah, like
Not
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds is a no-brainer. So take him off.
'Cause
the
everybody's
table.
gonna pick Raw Reynolds.
All right, go.
All
All
right,
right. Who's first?
I got my
Daniel.
guy. I know who I got.
Daniel's first. Daniel is gonna say Roman Reigns.
Bob.
I need help with my guy's name. Can y'all help me?
Oh shit. Okay, then you go so that we can try to guess your guy's name.
Well, you guys will remember it better than I do. I just can't remember the guy's name.
Okay,
He
go.
played in Friday Night Lights, and he was,
The movie or the show?
I think the show, but maybe it was the movie. But he was Gambit in X-Men, or at least they were
Never
trying to get him
seen
to be Gambit.
Ever seen the
You-
Friday Night Lights show?
You're 100% right.
What's his
You
name,
are
Jordan? What is his
100
name?
Well, in Friday Night Lights, it's Tim Riggins.
Yeah, Tim Riggins. What's his name?
Yeah.
What's the actor's name?
I don't remember what his real name is.
Johnson, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Something.
He's got. Hold on.
Gosh dang it!
I was
That's
gonna
who
say
it
Jim
is. Like,
Carrey.
in my head, that's who he wants to be a twin to.
It's fucking hair, dude.
The hair. I was gonna say
Yeah.
either Jim Carrey or Steve Nash.
It's Tim Riggins, aka
Taylor Kitsch.
Yeah,
Taylor
Taylor
Kitsch.
Kitsch.
Taylor Kitsch.
Yeah,
Yep, that's who it is.
yeah, that's a point for Joshua.
Point for me. Taylor
All
Kitsch.
right.
Only in Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
When he cut his hair, I don't want to be him now. But
Okay.
I want to be
Well,
Tim
but did you
Riggins.
see him in not Friday Night Lights, but in Gambit.
Yeah, I seen him. I didn't like him. Oh yeah, because he still had the long hair.
He still had the long hair. It's Gambit.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
did she get to see her YouTube short?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
girl.
like it?
You're famous.
Yeah. She's not feeling
right.
that good.
Oh,
Jordan's points are 2. Josh has 1. And if you're listening, here's my card.
love
Which
you, man.
TV character is an accurate representation of my life?
Oh, nail it. Got it.
Oh my God. TV character. What TV character is a representation of my life?
Gosh, I don't know that it would accurately represent your life now, but at one time,
Oh God. A TV character? At one time?
yeah.
I'm just going to go with one that I liked, that I wanted to be. How's that?
I've got a guess then.
I got a random one just because.
All right. Well, I want to hear Jordan's since his was so fast.
Chris
I'm
Farley.
All right. Daniel.
Rick Grimes.
Who?
Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead.
Oh, I think you said Rick Ross.
I know. I was like,
Wow.
what?
He wants to rap.
Let me know. All right, Josh, who's yours?
Joey from Friends.
That's exactly who I was going to pick, too. Joey
Bro.
Tribbiani.
Money.
But I didn't know his name.
Stupid.
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Is there any way for us to catch up?
Mm.
Jesus.
We do enough questions, we can win. Damn it, let's keep going.
All right, this next card is for Daniel. What song always makes Daniel sing along? Oh my God.
I have a guess. It's not
You
going to
already
be
got it?
accurate, but it's funny.
You already got it?
I do.
Better not be some ICP shit.
Okay, I got one.
I'm just going to go with one that's funny. Go ahead.
I'm gonna write it
What?
down just because.
Do I have to give
Oh,
you
God.
the song title or
Yeah, just
the
give us the
person who sang it?
Just the song title.
Okay.
I wrote it down just in case. But, let's go.
Is it old?
It's none of your business.
No hints.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Ring of fire.
Yes.
All right.
Mine was
Bobby.
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
That one down to Georgia. All right, Josh.
Mine is
I like big butts.
No, it's never gonna give you up, never gonna,
Never gonna let you
I would
down.
never even thought about that song, and I would have sang along to that. But the answer to that is Johnny Cash, Get Rhythm. Hey,
Oh,
Get
Jordan gets
Rhythm.
it for Johnny
I
Cash.
get like a point, right?
Jordan
Yeah.
gets it for
The
Johnny
only
Cash.
way for Daniel or I to win, we have to get every single of these last 3 right to tie with Jordan.
Dang.
And this
I'm
next
the only
card is for
chance of
Joshua.
Jordan not getting the dub.
You got to
Gotta
get
get
this
the
one
steal.
and another
You
one.
can't win, Bobby. There ain't
How?
gonna be 3 more questions you can get. I can win, but you can't.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's true. This is for Josh. If Josh wasn't afraid, he would do blank. Afraid. If Josh wasn't afraid, he would do blank. Josh wasn't afraid.
I don't know of a task that he would be afraid of doing.
How about anything that he would be afraid of trying to do that he hasn't done?
Oh no. I can't think of anything that's
I
appropriate at all.
got something. All right, I got it. I got one.
What?
Oh wait, no, it says that he would try. Okay, my bad. I don't want to do that one because he wouldn't try that because that's what I.
If I wasn't so afraid,
If you weren't so afraid of this particular whatever, you would try this.
I would try
So
this.
something that you would be afraid of, that you would at least, if you weren't afraid of it, you would try.
I mean, I've got a funny answer, but I don't
I'm
know.
gonna say wrestle a
I'm with Jordan
shark.
on this one. This is hard. Like
Yeah.
to think of something I wouldn't do.
You want me to give you a different one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because honestly,
next.
like that's
I
kind of
literally
my
just picked
personality.
something.
If it's
I kinda
wild,
picked-
I kind of want to do it.
I literally picked bungee jump just because that's
I
fucking
would do it.
terrifying. And
I would do it.
I figured you would. That's the
I'm
problem.
not
I couldn't
afraid
think of
either.
something.
Like
I'm afraid.
the only answer I could come up with was like tell my wife what I really think about her pants or something like that.
Oh shit!
I'm too afraid. I was like, that's the only thing I can come up with.
All right, here's a better one.
Josh
What
win
would
Munchkin.
what?
Josh would win Munchkin if he wasn't so afraid.
There we go.
100%.
That's funny. Win Munchkin.
Got it.
That's
All right, here you go.
funny.
This is for Josh. What one word would Josh's first grade teacher have used to describe Josh?
Oh, this
What
is
one
perfect.
word?
I love it.
What one word would Josh's first grade teacher have
Who was your
used?
first grade teacher?
It doesn't matter.
That's
Just
not
think
fair.
Josh.
That's
No,
not
no,
fair.
just think about who I was as first. Like
I
think
got
about who
I
am
got
as a
it.
kid.
I got it.
What was the word?
Okay. I've got a word.
Daniel, what
A
do you
word,
think? I want to
one
hear.
word.
I
I
wanna hear
have
yours
no
first.
idea. I'm not even ready.
Well, just in first
Uh,
grade, what do you think was the word that a teacher would use to describe me?
I got it.
Besides handsome.
In first grade, Josh's teacher would call him a dickhead.
That's 2 words, but all right.
A dick. That's a good
Bobby,
first
what do
grade
you got?
teacher right there.
I'm going to take the other half of Daniel's and just go with head because that thing was fucking huge. The picture of him at a birthday party of him just doing this because it's so heavy he can't hold it up. Head, just
What do you
head.
got?
Your first grade teacher would have called you. I'm going to say ornery.
Ornery's a good word. I don't think any of y'all got it.
Was it Josh?
Talkative.
Talkative.
Hmm.
I couldn't shut up. I talked
Go
all
figure.
the time.
Go
Teacher
Teacher
got
now
annoyed
crossed
because
my
I'd finish
mind.
my assignment
We're like this.
and then I'd lean over and I'd start talking to the kid next to me
You
about it.
leaned over because you couldn't hold your head up.
And the teacher said to stop doing it, and you kept doing it because you're a dick.
Not a dick. I just didn't know how to stop talking.
And then he
I
has
was
a
doing my
video at
work.
home of him going down a roller coaster and his head's so heavy that it's like to the side too.
Jesus.
Fuck a roller coaster. I've been
All
on a
right.
roller coaster my life.
Jordan's
Terrifying.
question.
Mine.
Jordan can't get points from this one either. So Josh can
Okay.
still
Come on.
tie him, and
This is
Daniel
me right here.
can win.
Can't win.
Can you get these next two right? Because you have one, right?
0 points.
But
Oh, I
Jordan's
thought
got
you
it.
had one. My bad. Unfortunately, no one has forgotten about the time Jordan blank. Unfortunately,
that was Josh that shit himself
unfortunately,
on the ramp.
no one has forgotten about the time Jordan blank.
What did I do? So you guys may know these better than me. Like it'll like jog my memory. Be like, oh yeah.
I've got one, but I don't know that you. Wow, I remember it. God, it was rough.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. Yeah, no, I'm like, way early childhood. I get bullshit.
I
you
got
guys still remember?
one.
See, because I don't know. Because now I'm curious. Now psychologically, I don't even want to think about one. I just want to hear what you guys would say that jogs my
and then
memory.
pick your favorite one.
Then
Yeah.
pick your favorite. Love it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Daniel, give him your answer.
I'm last this time. I haven't even thought of one yet.
Yeah,
What's
that means
first
your
last
answer's going to be terrible.
Here's mine. I got mine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I will never forget this about Jordan. He punched his sister in the nose and it was bleeding, and she freaked out and she started doing this, and he goes, "That ain't gonna stop the bleeding."
Yes, I did. I did do that.
Chelsea punched the shit out of Chelsea
Oh man.
at her dad's
she had
restaurant.
the bad habit of pushing my buttons, and like she would push me, but like she would hold my shirt and just keep doing this. And I remember we were like on 3rd Street or something. And I was like, she was doing it behind the couch, and I just reared back and bah! Right.
No, this was at your dad's restaurant at Dairy King. This was at Dairy
it was on
King.
3rd Street.
I thought
think
it was
on
at Dairy
3rd
King.
Street. No,
I was there. Either way, I know I was there. It
I
was
punched-
funny as
yeah.
shit.
sorry, Charles.
Hey, DJ just
I
sent
did
me
do
all
that.
the info too.
I love that you apologize to her now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I will certainly never forget when Jordan slid into second base and jacked his stuff up. Bro, do
That's
you
accurate.
remember
Is that,
the gnarly scar that you had?
Yeah.
Like
On his
just
shin?
stabs and nastiness.
I
all
can't
over his leg.
grow hair on my right ass cheek. Like there's a spot there. Like I'm dead serious. I'm not even bullshitting you, because
I remember when Josh tried sliding.
slow pitch.
That
Like,
was just
I remember-
that's all that
I have
was.
no hair there.
On
I
your
remember when
right?
Josh tried
On your
sliding
right
and he
side?
didn't slide. He
Yeah.
bounced.
I just flopped.
Did you slide face first?
Like
Josh?
later, like when I got older, yeah, it was always head first. But when I was younger, like
You
I was
should be
sliding butt
feet
first.
which would be left.
Well, it depends on
No,
what
like
you're
your
trying to
left leg's
do.
extended, but your right leg's underneath you.
That's
So
what
you're
you're going to
facing
do
out
from
of the
first to
diamond,
second.
not into the diamond. You're facing
No.
away from the pitcher.
No, you're on first base.
That's to get
Yeah.
down from a ball coming towards the ball. That's
If you're
all he's
running
doing.
from
If he's
first
trying to steal, he's going to
second,
slide face first
it would be
usually.
your left side.
He's-
That's the ground.
No.
No, my left leg's
left
extended. My
leg
right
is
leg's
extended.
folded under me, and I'm sliding on the right, like my right cheek.
It's for his left foot to touch the base. Have you ever slid?
But yes, but I'm thinking the complete opposite. Like you're facing for your right side.
He's facing
if
the
you're on
outfield.
ground,
He's
you're
facing the outfield. That's what
Okay,
he does, so he can watch the ball. When to
That
slide?
makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought you were facing the.
The pitcher?
No, he's got to know when to slide.
He's got to know when to drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So you
later in
look
my
towards
career,
the
yeah, I
outfield
would
to
just
see when it's coming
I
in.
was going head first.
I mean, he didn't hobby it at all because
I
hobby
get it
was
now.
face
Oh,
first and
I
he
got it.
tricks up the hand.
I see.
All right.
I
I
get it now.
We
just
need,
remember that was the gnarliest set of
That
scabs
f-
I'd ever seen on.
That shit hurt.
But they were
human
scabs
body.
on top of
Oh,
scabs because he
it's
slid
gross.
on that leg a lot.
Never forget that. Look,
You had the same scab from the one time you slid into third.
Oh yeah, because it kept fucking ripping open.
No, I'm saying Josh. He had the one scab
Oh.
that you had 8 of when he dropped into third but bounced into third.
boing.
It was like, oh.
Yeah.
Don't let a fat kid try to slide. It does not look pretty.
All right, Daniel, what's your answer?
My answer is I will never forget the time that Jordan lost a race to Daniel in the warehouse at work.
I think he forgot that time.
As an adult, and Daniel was 100 pounds heavier.
That wasn't even true.
Huh? I totally won.
You're so full of shit. This is the only way that you get like, hey, atta boy, because nobody here, like, they weren't there, so they're gonna side with you. But
I'm
we
not
both
siding
know
with you. I know it's like
100% fact that you're so full of shit.
No, when we were running, me and Jordan running like this.
How much of a head
I'm
start
like-
did you have?
I'm like this far
But
ahead of him.
define running for you, Daniel, because I'm
We
not
were
sure that you
running.
know what that is.
I was going. I was ahead of Jordan like this far. Boom.
I was
and then
hauling
tripped,
ass.
And he gets in front of me.
You're so
Oh,
Until
full
I
of shit.
tripped, I was in front of him.
This sounds like a Seinfeld
So
episode.
like the first
Oh,
the
3
race.
God.
No. Stop bullshitting.
All right, Jordan, what's your favorite one?
Jordan won. Jordan won. Okay. But I wasn't that far behind him.
I
So
will say
won.
this. I will say this. For a fat guy, Daniel can move. Okay, he can move.
I wasn't far. So that's a win to me.
I was pretty quick.
Yeah. Who won?
Daniel.
No.
Who won this
Uh,
question of the game?
Ride, baby.
Oh, the question? I don't know, but I won.
I'm gonna go with Bobby. That way Josh can't catch up right now.
Ah, that's a jerk move.
But what was your favorite one?
They were all good.
Based
The
on
fucking
size.
sliding
the
ones, those
race.
bring back memories. The
Oh,
Chelsea
yeah.
one I'd like to forget, but
Well,
she
But
had
it was
come in there for
the
a
fun.
hot
The
minute.
funny part wasn't that you hit her. The funny part was that she was freaking out and she was waving towards her face, and you're like, "That's not going to stop it from bleeding."
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Good
Yeah,
God," because
dude.
that's the same shit that I would do to my sister. But like, I didn't never make her. I never punched her straight in the face. I took a
should've
door off
whooped
the
my
hinges.
ass.
a couple
Yeah, it was just
times.
like one of those where like you don't
felt
remember
bad
doing it,
afterward.
but you did it. Yeah.
Blacked out, kind of like getting hit in the face or something.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
I'd have did that to my sister. She'd have beat my ass.
we had tempers. We know it.
Yeah. All right, next.
This is my last card, and this is the last card of the day for Josh to catch up to Jordan, or
Ooh.
to
Well,
Jordan to
come
take it
on,
all.
then.
So, what would I write on a cardboard sign to get spare change if I were homeless?
Hmm.
Some of these are so
What would
stupid.
you write on a sign?
What would I write on a sign to get people to give me change if I were homeless?
Hmm.
I got my answer.
Do you?
Yep.
Yeah, this is hard.
I know.
It's like the
No,
hardest
no.
one I've ever done.
You want me
Not
to change my
mine.
card?
On a
Bobby.
sign.
Yeah, I want you to change the card 100%.
Jordan, do you want me to change my card?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
Josh, what were you gonna say?
Let's yeah, what were you gonna say? I wanted to
$1 I can outfart you.
I bet you
What?
a dollar. I bet you a
That's
dollar I
$1
could
I
outfart
can
you.
outfart you.
That's
That's
funny.
what Bobby would put on his cardboard sign to get money, and he'd get a lot of money too.
I don't do it as much anymore though. That's I mean, I
He would
fart.
still get a
Who
lot of
doesn't?
money because people would laugh at the notion. They'd be like, "What?"
And after this, you guys need to get on your Facebook and look at that video I sent you about a good fart. It was a stand-up comedian talking about like the quality of a good fart.
Oh, good lord.
Here we go. This is for me. What is my guilty pleasure? I already got my answer.
Guilty
Got it.
pleasure.
My guilty pleasure.
I got it.
I got one too.
Should I write
Alright,
this
I got
down
my
so I'm
answer.
not?
I think
Alright.
everybody should write it down.
No,
This way I
just
don't-
give
I
him.
don't have anything to write with.
How you keeping score then?
Let me go last.
My phone.
Alright, I'll give mine. That cool,
All
Bobby?
right.
A good cigar.
Mm.
All right, Jordan.
Last.
Primal beef jerky.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Daniel?
Beard oils. Beard products, I guess.
Beard.
I'm thinking it's food.
Is it food?
Well, I mean, you guys weren't. I mean, only Jordan had food, and it is McDonald's French fries with put you out of business mayo.
oh,
fuck, that's-
you and your freaking mayo.
So Jordan wins because of food.
Have we told that story
Yeah.
on here, Bobby?
What story?
About how much mayo you get when you get French fries.
You get like 6 packets of mayo. It used to be
You
a
eat
side dish of mayo.
on
But the
French
only
fries.
reason-
Yeah.
Get
No, no,
the
no, no, no,
French
no, no, no,
fries-
no, no.
Jordan, tell
This
it.
fucker.
You
This
got it,
fucker.
tell it.
This fucker, okay. When we go to Josh's house, because that McDonald's is over there, like where his parents' house lives, we'd walk across the field, right? And then he would say, "Oh, can I get blah 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 blah?" And then a side of mayo, right? But it's like literally puts you out of business mayo. And it used to come in this styrofoam like
Hold on.
Yeah.
Before we get off
Like an
base
ice
here, right?
cream dish.
The only reason I would ask for that is because all of their packets of mayo is light mayo, and that shit's nasty, right? So I would want their real mayo.
but it would be like dead ass. It's a circular dish like this,
Like
and
a
they always
flat
put a
dish.
lid on it. And then it would just
it's
like the
mayo.
lid, you could barely get that fucking like lid on there, and it's just oozing out. And Bobby's just,
Just dipping his French fries.
Do
in
not
the-
knock it till
in
you
the
try it.
mayo.
oh
and
my
going.
god,
Ugh.
Mayo.
oh dude.
McDonald's
It's-
French fries only with mayo.
Dude, the smell
He,
of mayo.
he would eat
makes me wanna
McDonald's
fucking
French
gag.
fries with
Miracle
mayo
Whip is gross.
like somebody
all
would
of 'em.
eat Frosty.
They're two
and
different
French
things.
fries from Wendy's.
Right?
It's
all-
nasty.
No,
Yeah.
Frosties with French fries.
No,
is
that-
great.
Frosties with French fries is solid, but this man eats his French fries in mayo, like
Just
you're eating
McDonald's.
French fries in
Just
Frosty
McDonald's. It's got to be only McDonald's.
with mayo.
But this week Jordan wins. I think it's your first win.
I think so.
Yeah, because he sucks.
Well,
Couldn't beat me. in
Well,
a
we
race,
still need to
couldn't
come
beat
up
me
with
in
a draft
Yeah,
this
yeah.
week.
draft something.
Holy crap. But hey, let's talk about this week's draft.
What's the
What do we-
draft?
Yeah,
I
let's
don't know.
draft.
We're deciding. What are we drafting?
Let's
What are we
go.
drafting?
Let's go weird food combos. McDonald's
Oh.
French fries with mayo. You can go your Frosty and fries or some stupid shit like that.
I don't
I
eat
don't
weird.
know that
fucking
I have that
combos.
many weird food.
Yes, you
combos.
do.
Me?
You said you shook up pork rinds with hot sauce in a baggie.
Oh, that's good
fucking
though.
Delicious.
I can't do
Popcorn
that.
like-
too. Popcorn and hot sauce, like
Well, there you go.
Valentino's.
See, there's some combos right there. Let's go.
I'm
I
not
don't know
sold
if I have.
on this
I
one.
don't. Yeah, I don't know if we have
I'm not
fucking
on this
5.
either.
Oh, I
I'm not
got
sold on this one.
25.
Hold on, let's
Top
figure out a draft
5
next week.
NASCAR racers. Ready, go.
I don't know a damn racer.
I
Dale
go
Earnhardt, I
old
win.
school. I can go old school.
Now, Earnhardt Jr. Fuck you, I win.
Not if you're putting Junior above Earnhardt Senior. You ain't
Right.
winning that.
That's
way.
why I win. I trump it.
I
Jimmy
know nothing
Johnson. I
about
hate
NASCAR.
admitting it, but Jimmy Johnson.
Richard
I
Petty.
Um,
That's all I
Daryl
got.
Waltrip.
What's the guy's name from Days of Thunder?
Top
Tom Cruise.
5.
What's his character's
Ricky
name?
Bobby.
Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby's mine.
Nope.
Wait,
You
then
can
I
take
want
the fucking-
Cal. I want Cal Norton.
Let's go.
Take
Hey,
him back,
this week's draft.
baby!
This week's
Take
draft.
him
Let's
back.
go. Do you guys think you guys can name top 5 comedians,
Oh,
I don't
top 5 comedy actors. How about that?
comedy actors, or comedians, whatever?
Top 5
How
comedy
about
actors.
Top 5 main course proteins.
No,
There's only 3.
top 5
Uh,
comedy actors. We could do that easy in our sleep.
You
I
guys
can do it.
can.
You can
Yeah,
too.
I
Favorite,
do.
like your favorite comedy actors, you could totally name them.
All right, I'm going first.
Right, but it's the ones that
Jordan's
you guys
gonna
don't
get
take.
to pick.
Jordan,
You
You
go
get a
first
pick to
then.
go first.
I go 1 through 5 first, and then why? That's stupid.
Pick your
Okay.
order.
Who's first? Me.
I'm gonna go first
And me second.
because I don't know if half of these people are gonna be left.
I don't know any people, so let me go second.
Okay.
Put Bobby and I
Josh
wherever.
goes second.
Fuck.
Daniel goes third. Bobby goes 4.
Love it.
All right.
Yeah, he
We
definitely
can do
lost that
living
race,
and
though.
dead, correct?
What?
Sure.
We can do living and dead, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
Top
top
5
5 comedian or comedic actors. So
Chris
as an ex-
Farley.
Chris Farley's number 1 for
That's
Jordan.
number 1 for Dad.
Fair enough.
All right,
Yeah.
Joshua.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh.
Dick bag.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, that's
Nice
a good
one.
one.
Very good one.
And you said Adam Sandler. I'm gonna go David Spade for my first
Oh.
pick.
Saw that coming.
And then my second one would be Jamie Foxx.
Ooh, freaking dang.
Daniel. She's
Jonah-
Googling it.
Who is?
Damn right.
Are you
Jordan.
really Googling? Come
Yeah.
on, Jordan.
So is Daniel.
Oh, I haven't looked, but I am fixing to because I don't have any more.
Oh my lord. All right, it's your
my
turn.
second one was Jonah Hill, though.
Jonah. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Now I'm
All
gonna
right,
Google something.
Josh.
Has anybody said Seth Rogen yet?
No,
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen. Jordan, your next 2 picks.
Robin Williams
Ah.
Oh, very well.
and Will
done.
Ferrell. Those are 2 strong ones.
Very strong. Very strong.
Those are really good. Because
I'm mad. I'm mad.
Josh, your third pick.
Okay, fair enough. Comedy. Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Daniel.
Is Jim Carrey taken?
No.
Oh, you dick
You
bag.
gotta be kidding me. I'm butchering this. Not butchering.
Should have Googled.
No.
I should have, man.
My pick number 3 is going to be Mike Myers, and then I get what is his name? The one that plays Garth.
Dana.
Dana Carvey.
Dana
Mike-
Carvey. Yep.
Mike Myers and then Dana Carvey. All right, Daniel.
Eddie Murphy.
Damn
Ooh, that's
you.
a good one.
Golly, come
Josh?
on.
You're Googling too?
No. I'm trying to think through who I want.
I got like a plethora of them.
I'm trying to think of ones that have passed away. Pick somebody from that list.
And Jordan took the number 1 that passed away.
I know Chris Farley.
No, Robin Williams.
Robert Williams, yeah.
Chris Farley. He was a good
Number
comedic actor. Don't get me wrong, but Robin Williams still beats him.
Gosh. Come on, JD. Give something.
30-second timer.
Oh, come on.
I already know my number 5.
I got my last one too. Do I have one more?
Yeah, everybody
good.
has. Josh has 2 more, but he's got to pick his 4th.
I gotta freaking. I'm trying to even think of a comedy right now.
Come on now.
Shut up.
I got such a good way.
Jordan, you have
I'm
2 of them, don't you?
blanking. I'm I'm
I
trying to
so.
think
Yeah,
of
yeah.
even
Most-
comedies that I love, and
I can't believe Josh can't think of one. And this was
Oh,
your like
hang on. Freaking Cal. No, not what's his name?
Who? Who?
Cal from
Cal?
yes.
Oh,
Oh,
from Talladega Nights.
Talladega, but no. I got it. Robert Downey Jr. He did comedy.
Robert.
Yep. He counts.
All right, Jordan, your last 2.
Bill Murray.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Who was that dude that? Who's that dude that played in those cop movies? They were like,
We already said Eddie. He already said Eddie
Arnold
Murphy.
Schwarzenegger.
no, it's a
Good
white
dirty
dude,
cop.
like Police Academy or something. Is it Leslie
Leslie
Leslie-
Nielsen.
Oh, you're thinking of Naked Gun.
Oh,
Leslie
Naked Gun.
Nielsen,
Yeah,
Naked Gun.
yeah, that
Leslie
one.
Nielsen. All right, Josh, your last one.
What did you just say before? What was your number 4? That inspired
Bill
something
Murray?
in me. Yeah, Steve
Murray.
Martin.
Steve Martin.
All right, I got 3, and I can't figure out which one to pick, so I get all 3. Ready?
False.
Oh. God damn it.
You gotta take the best of the 3.
Yep.
I don't know which one's the best though. I'm gonna
Whichever
go
one you don't
Zach
say.
Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis. I can't believe this guy dropped the one that I'm taking. I'm gonna go Martin Lawrence.
Value pick right there.
Why didn't anybody pick Chris Rock?
I was
Wasn't high
scared
enough on the
to.
list?
I didn't want Will Smith to show
Are
up
we
at my
already
door.
done?
I was
We are
afraid it would
already
be
at
collective
5?
outrage.
That's fine.
All right, so we're all
Everybody
done.
has 5.
That's it.
Okay,
Told you.
so
it
I
was
can't
gonna be
believe-
really easy.
for my last pick was
I
Zach
could do that all
Galifianakis,
day.
Jack Black, or
Mm,
Ice Cube.
Jack
Jack
Black.
Black,
Would have been a great
Ice
pick.
Cube,
I would have went
I
with
could
Jack
take it or
Black
leave it.
over Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't
Like,
know,
there's
that
so
was
many.
fucking
I could
great.
have done that all day. I could probably give you 25.
All right. I'll hold you to that, but you just do it off air when I'm not
Yeah,
here.
off air.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
for sure. Speaking of going off air, we're running a little deep on this one. So why don't
This
we call
one's
it a
still
night?
15 minutes shy of the last one, so everybody's going to be perfectly fine.
So you
But
say
while you guys are listening, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Comment your top 5 comedic actors. You
Just vote for mine.
Does this sound
No,
bad that
really
we didn't pick
okay.
any females?
probably that says
Yeah.
probably says something about us. Who would be your
Wow.
top female comedian
My
actor?
top female?
Melissa
Tina
McCarthy.
Fey.
She's
Tina
funny.
Fey. Melissa
I know
McCarthy's good.
it's going backwards a little bit, but Cameron Diaz had some really funny ones
She had
in the
good ones.
90s and 2000s.
It's gotta
Drew
be Queen
Barrymore.
Latifah.
No, thank you on Drew Barrymore.
Oh,
I
Miss
like Drew
Medea.
No, thank you.
Medea.
Queen.
Oh, that's Tyler Perry.
It don't
That's
matter.
a
It's
dude.
Medea.
That's a dude.
No, Medea's a woman.
His name's a man.
seen that?
Whoopi Goldberg.
She wouldn't like.
Yeah,
I didn't like
Whoopi.
her. I didn't like
Sister
Whoopi.
Act and Ghost.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Ugh.
I like Rosie O'Donnell.
Sandra
Or not
Bullock.
Rosie O'Donnell. Roseanne Barr. My bad.
Roseanne
Mix
Barr.
those
Yeah.
two up. Roseanne Barr.
Just
not Rosie
because of
O'Donnell.
the TV show Roseanne.
Why didn't you say?
I liked her in a bunch of stuff.
Roseanne, Jordan. Kinda
I mean,
surprised by
Dan
that, yeah.
wasn't really like a comic.
John Goodman.
True.
He's been in
Yeah.
comedic roles.
See,
no,
but
he's not,
then if
like,
that's the case,
top
then I
5 for
probably
me.
shouldn't have went with like Robert Downey Jr. because he's been in comedic roles, but I don't know that you'd necessarily say he's a comedy actor.
I would say that he is because he's been in a ton of movies where he's a comedic actor.
What's-
Tropic Thunder is his number 1.
Jennifer
Tropic
Aniston.
Thunder and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang were the two that I was thinking of.
Then you got, I mean, Iron Man. He's comedic in that entire
No,
movie.
he's very comedic in that, but he's also an action star. So,
Due Date. That's another one.
oh, Due Date was funny. Him and Zach Galifianakis. Yeah.
On my
Yeah.
on my list, Robert Downey Jr. is number 8 comedy actor on the
Hmm.
thing.
Yeah, probably because of Tropic Thunder. That movie is
Tropic
hands
Thunder.
down. It's in my top 5 forever.
I've never
Paul
seen it.
Rudd.
For sure. a
Paul
classic.
Paul
Rudd is
Rudd.
number 1. Yeah.
Paul
Paul,
Rudd.
yeah, Paul Rudd was one I was thinking about picking there at the tail end, and I never did.
Kansas City Chiefs fan.
It was
What
alright.
about the one that plays the Hulk now? What's his name?
Mark
Mark
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo.
Yeah,
He's- I
Ruffalo's
thought
got
he was-
some funny stuff.
He hasn't been in very many comedic roles though.
Who's
He's
the
just good
guy
actor.
that? Who's the dude in all the Adam Sandler movies that you can do it?
Rob.
Oh,
Rob.
Schneider. Come on,
Rob
why did you
Schneider.
get that?
He's more like a
Um,
backup
Goose
character, though.
Bigelow.
And the
He's had
animal.
some funny stuff. The animal.
Kevin
yeah.
James.
Bench
Hot-
warmers.
Dodgeball.
The hot girl or whatever.
Vince Vaughn.
From Dodgeball.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, Dodgeball is one of my top 5 comedies for sure.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I love that.
You know
movie.
what? Adding to the list of good comedy actors, underrated, Justin Long.
Who's that?
That
I've
dude's an
never heard of him.
underrated actor. Huh?
There's probably
heard
a
of
reason
him.
why he's underrated because I never heard of him.
Yes, you have. That's the dude from Dodgeball, the nerdy kid who gets the wrenches thrown at him.
I mean,
I
I've
don't
never
think he's
heard
good
of
at
the
all.
guy, but I know the guy.
Yeah.
you're
He's also
talking
in
about.
Galaxy Quest, and I didn't like him.
Kevin
He's been
James.
in a ton of stuff.
I already
already
said
said
that.
Kevin James.
Oh fuck you and your Kevin
Stop.
James bitch.
Stop with my grown-ups here.
But anyway, while you guys are on your way out, make sure you comment your top 5. Probably add a couple females that way we don't
You
sound.
recognize him?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know
like
who he
him.
is, but you say the name that doesn't do anything.
I don't
for
like
me.
hardly any
I
of
had
this.
no idea who that good
when I
was.
think of that guy, I think of Jeepers Creepers, and that's it.
I mean,
Oh,
yes, he was
God.
in
That
Jeepers
movie is
Creepers,
fucking
for sure.
terrifying.
But that's all that he was like in, like, and then Die Hard with a what was it? Die Hard,
Yeah,
Live
he
Free
was
or
in
Die Hard.
Live Free or Die Hard. He was in
But he wasn't-
Dodgeball.
He's not my
Uh,
favorite. Played a cheerleader in Dodgeball.
He was in New Girl. He was in. I mean, he's
Sounds like
done
he's
quite a
properly
bit.
rated.
But make sure you give us your list of top 5 comedic actors. Probably add some
let's hear
females
what you
in
think.
there.
Who'd we miss? That's what I want to know.
Oh, we missed tons. I mean, you got 2 people Googling it and they still couldn't get hardly any of them.
I got like 5 fucking.
We
And you
had a
had
list
Google.
of 5. It
What
wasn't a
about
list of
Michael Cera?
25.
Is that
No,
on
but I'm
your
saying-
list?
My first
I'm
2
saying-
weren't Googled.
Josh's idea was to do this, and he still couldn't think of somebody. That's what's bad.
My top
Well,
5
I was just
is going to
struggling to
be
go through my list
anybody's
because I
top 5.
freaking blanked out. Like I was like struggling to remember anybody.
I don't watch movies, so I need to be able to look at a list and remember them because I don't know actors.
Yeah, and
I've
I'm
got a
not
lot
good
of-
with like, oh yeah, that's the guy in that movie. I just think it's funny.
I was gonna say David Spade, but I gave Martin Lawrence my top 5.
You
Or not David
chose
Spade,
David Spade,
Seinfeld.
like, way up there.
Yeah. He's my number 1, but it was gonna be Seinfeld. My bad. Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh
but
yeah.
he
Why
hasn't-
didn't you Jerry Seinfeld?
because
That's-
he's not known for being a comedic actor. He's known for comedy, and that's 90% of his money. Like he's the most paid stand-up comedian in the world.
right.
930 million a year.
Good Lord.
That's
look
chump
what he
change
did.
to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slide into second too.
Oh,
Chump
that
change.
hurts. That hurts.
All right. Well,
Do
I
it,
love you
Sled, hit it
guys.
first. Okay, love you. Goodbye.
I love you.
Bye. I love you
Bye.
more.
Bye.
Bye.